Great vibes on 10. The Truth Seeker anthem.
Yeah, yeah, you know what time it is. Turn it up.
Great vibes. Great vibes.
Great vibes on 10.
Great vibes.
Yeah.
Great vibes.
Walk in the room and the energy changes. Big personality, never basic. Confidence high, always bringing the fun. When he shows up, the party's begun. Mr. Clean Shining, yeah, you know the name. Bald head glowing like a Hall of Fame. He rolls his eyes every time that we say it, but deep down inside, we know he'll never trade it. Rub that shiny dome, make a wish, that's a scene. Everybody laughing, what's up, Mr. Clean? They call him a genie, yeah, that's routine. One little rub and you live in the dream. Then out of nowhere, surprise disguise. 2P comes out and the whole room cries. New look loading, what's next today? You never know what he's gonna display. 3 different headphones, always prepared. Different vibes for every moment shared. Music, research, or something brand new. He's got a setup for whatever he'll do.
Great vibes on 10.
Let the whole world know. Bring that energy everywhere we'll go.
Great vibes on 10.
Turn it up again. That's the kind of vibe you can't pretend.
Great vibes on 10.
Say it loud, say it proud. Bring it to and bring the crowd.
Vibes on 10.
From beginning to end, hit that replay, run it again. Always got questions, always digging deep. Looking for answers that others might keep. Not just the headlines, not just the noise. Searching for facts with a curious voice. Kicking the dots, putting pieces in place. Taking the time to examine the case. Facts on the table, questions in sight. Searching for truth from morning to night. Got great researchers helping along the way. Bringing information into the light every day. Doing the work, taking the time. Looking for answers and following the signs. And everybody knows when that moment arrives. The room gets quiet, everybody revives. You hear that voice, you know what's coming through. The phrase that nobody else can do. I know you fucking lie. Stretched out with style, the way he says it makes everybody smile. Can't copy the sound, can't copy the tone. That's a signature, that's all his own. Who brings the vibes?
Great vibes.
Hey, vibes. What number?
Great vibes.
10. Who wants the truth?
Great truth.
Turn it up.
Great vibes. Great vibes on 10.
Let the whole world know. Truth, laughs, and energy everywhere we go.
Great vibes on 10.
We're here to win. Bring the questions and dive right in. From the shiny head to the headphone stack, from the facts to research.
Vibes on 10.
Let the whole world know. Bring that energy everywhere we'll go.
Great vibes on 10.
Turn it up again. That's the kind of vibe you can't pretend.
Great vibes on 10.
Say it loud, say it proud. Bring it to and bring the crowd.
Vibes on 10.
From beginning to end, hit that replay, run it again. Always got questions, always digging deep. Looking for answers that others might keep. Not just the headlines, not just the noise. Searching for facts with a curious voice. Kicking the dots, putting pieces in place. Taking the time to examine the case. Facts on the table, questions in sight. Searching for truth from morning to night. Got great researchers helping along the way. Bringing information into the light every day. Doing the work, taking the time. Looking for answers and following the signs. And everybody knows when that moment arrives. The room gets quiet, everybody revives. You hear that voice, you know what's coming through. The phrase that nobody else can do. I know you fucking lie. Stretched out with style, the way he says it makes everybody smile. Can't copy the sound, can't copy the tone. That's a signature, that's all his own. Who brings the vibes?
Great vibes.
Hey, vibes. What number?
Great vibes.
10. Who wants the truth?
Great truth.
deep, looking for answers that others might keep. Not just the headlines, not just the noise, searching for facts with a curious voice. Kicking the dots, putting pieces in place, taking the time to examine the case. Facts on the table, questions in sight, searching for truth from morning to night. Got great researchers helping along the way, bringing information into the light every day. Doing the work, taking the time, looking for answers and following the signs. And everybody knows when that moment arrives, the room gets quiet, everybody revives. You hear that voice, you know what's coming through, the phrase that nobody else can do. I know you fucking lie. Stretched out with style, the way he says it makes everybody smile. Can't copy the sound, can't copy the tone. That's a signature, that's all is known. Who brings the vibes? Great vibes. Hey, what number? Great vibes. And who wants the truth? Way through. Turn it up. Great vibes. Great vibes on 10. Let the whole world know. Truth, laughs, and energy everywhere we go. Great vibes on 10. We're here to win. Bring the questions and dive right in. From the shiny head to the headphones stack, from the facts to research to the phone we bring back. Great vibes on 10. Oh, forever our friends. Turn it up loud and run it. Great vibes on 10. There's a signature, that's all is known. Who brings the vibes? Great vibes. Hey, what number? Great vibes. And who wants the truth? Way through. Turn it up. Great vibes. Great vibes on 10. Let the whole world know. Truth, laughs, and energy everywhere we go. Great vibes on 10. We're here to win. Bring the questions and dive right in. From the shiny head to the headphones stack, from the facts to research to the phone we bring back. Great vibes on 10. Oh, forever our friends. Turn it up loud and run it. Great vibes on 10. Great vibes on 10. Truth never quits, and neither do we.
Praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord, saints. I said, praise the Lord, saints. I said, praise the Lord, saints. I said, praise the Lord, saints. Logic, send me that information. Listen, everybody, welcome in. Listen, good to good to see everybody in. Thank y'all so much for joining me on tonight. Um, it's always good to come back. Um, in front of you all, and having these topics that's heavy for a lot of people, because most people, they have one goal in mind, and that's to get to the bottom, to get to the truth of what's going on with, or well, what happened to Nolan Wells. So hold on one second. Uh, so so as y'all know, uh, this past week, a lot of information came out. And one thing that I enjoy about the chat, y'all came to the platform with a lot of valuable information. And one thing I enjoy about most of you all is that if you don't know something, you will ask, right? Or y'all automatically start researching. And what I've noticed this past week, a lot of people that have came up on the panel, um, they came they came in saying, GV, this is what I found. I looked through this, I looked through that. This is what I found about this case. We had very few people to come up on the panel and also in the chat saying what they heard from another platform. Y'all know we don't get down like that. And I really appreciate you all for doing that. Y'all, hold on. Let me reset the chat. Sometimes, um, sometimes that software will freeze up a little, and it'll kick some of the platforms out. So just give it for a second to load up. Let's make sure it loads up. Come on now, load up. There it is. Um, so again, I appreciate that from you all. Um, um, the only thing I ask for you all to do is just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Let's not go off what somebody else said, right? Um, now, I'm going to say this allegedly. Uh, boy, the supporters on this platform is crazy work. We got a bunch of detectives in here. Um, Before I get to that part, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's coming in. If you're a part of the membership on YouTube, I see the star next to your name. Thank you so much for being a loyal member of the YouTube channel. And also, I would like to see more badges. I see Nikki with a badge by her name. I see Seabreeze with a badge by her name. I see Laura with a badge by her name. Nikki, I think I said Nikki already, but if I didn't, Nikki has a badge by her name. I want to see more badges by you all's name. Um, these are our loyalty members. They have subscribed to the channel on TikTok and also on YouTube. Now the other channels we still trying to get them going. Chelsea, good to see you. Chelsea, good to see you. Thank you for lighting the chat up over there on Rumble. Thank you. Good to see you, sweetheart. Also, y'all, let's give a shout out to all the moderators, okay? It's a few moderators I haven't seen in here. And again, I know one thing I don't do with my moderators is I try not to hound them because again, I go live so much and I don't expect them to be in here every single live. But I have to give recognition where recognition is due. All right. So I want to give a shout out to Chelsea. She's over on Rumble right now, in that chat room right now. I want to give a shout out to Laura. She's a moderator. I want to give a shout outs to Ranny. She's a moderator. I want to give a shout outs to Edie. She's a moderator. And I want to give a shout outs to oh shit. I'm just waiting for something, y'all. I'm just waiting. There it is. Shout outs to Cuz, y'all. I was waiting for the trick or treat. Y'all, shout outs to Cuz. You changed up your profile picture. You changed up your profile picture. Shout outs to Cuz, y'all. Cuz is a just you talking about long time supporter of this channel. So y'all, Cuz is amazing. We're going to give a shout outs to the moderators over on YouTube. Now, one thing with YouTube, their channel been acting funny. People have been messaging me over the past month saying, "Hey, GV, your YouTube channel." God damn it, DD. DD, I noticed you started that shit over the past few weeks. All right. Again, it's July. All right. It's July. I don't want to see no more damn pumpkins. All right. I've been dealing with that shit for the past year. I don't want to see no more pumpkins. Go in there and find somebody. I don't want to see no Christmas light. You're blocked. You're blocked. Okay, I just block you. Okay, you're blocked. Didi, you're blocked cause your ass is blocked too. Listen, um, uh, a few people on YouTube and you know they advised me that for some odd reason that they that they haven't been able to see the channel. YouTube is blocking them from the channel, so I don't know if that's been happening to a few of my moderators over on YouTube. So we're going to try to get that fixed this week. But also, everybody that's coming in on Rumble, not Rumble, Twitch, and also Kick, welcome in. And again, TikTok, you all welcome in. So again, we have a awesome set of moderators. Again, I know they have busy lives, but when they're here, y'all, they are here in full force. They do their, you know, they do what they're asked. They come in with information. Now, do I miss hearing a few of their voices because life, you know, life be lifing. They are tied up with their families. Yes, like I haven't seen Randy in a few days. So you know, but I do know she's doing okay. Again, she has a family too. And same thing with Chelsea. You know, she haven't been around for a second because again, family comes first, all the way around. So what I do enjoy when one mod say, "Hey, look here, I can't be there for a minute," the other moderators step right up to the plate, just like B Genie and many others. So again, thank y'all so much for being here. All right. So shout outs to the moderators. Um, Now, this past week, again, this past week, y'all see the topic, and Laura, I do apologize. I was rushing making this thumbnail, and I missed out on a few keywords. And when I went back and looked at the email, like fuck, but the thumbnail was already made. So this is what we have. So Laura, my bad. Um, you have rumors versus facts. Y'all see the title, right? If y'all been around, no, Moses, I'm good. Moses, good to see you. Shit, hold on one second. Cuz, thank you so much. Candy Cane, thank you so much. Catalina, thank you so much. Dee, thank you. Queen Neil, thank you. Laura, thank you. Miss Baker, thank you. Pinky, Pinky ass back in here. Pinky from Friday. Good to see you, sweetheart. Pac-Man and Cynthia and Moses and Michael Jackson and shit all up in the chat. Listen, every time Catalina come in, she shows out. If y'all been paying attention to a lot of these platforms around social media that's covering this particular case here, y'all tell me why a lot of different platforms, they have different, when you go from one platform to the next. Again, this is why I don't hop up on other people's panels. If you're going to sit there and host a live, somebody come up on the panel, they say something how they feel about this case. You base damn near half of your life around their feelings. Pretty much like what Officer Tatum did when we covered his interview with two of these young boys, these young men. He went out there to make friends. He went out there to say, I'm going to clear y'all names because I know that y'all are innocent. He went out there with that mindset. Y'all saw it. The boy snitched on him. He snitched on Officer Tatum. But you call your black ass a former police officer. Damn. I mean, again, we understand the agenda which you were pushing. But damn, at least do it with some morals and some ethics. And come to us, with the truth, right? You go out there to be an investigator, not to go out there to be into people's fucking feelings. especially young men, and your black ass don't even know what the fuck happened. Y'all remember day before yesterday we said this? I said, y'all, even teenagers lie. These are young teenagers you're speaking to. You're talking to. Yes, you got 18, 17, 18, 19, 20, whatever the hell the age range is. These are young men. Something happened to Nolan, and folks are being quiet about it. Who knows? Maybe they don't want to get in trouble, so they have to tell a story to kind of keep their, their name out of certain highlights. Because social media goes fast. If you say something right now, social media has it right now. It used to be back in the day, if something happened, you got to catch it. If something happened at 12 o'clock, you have to wait till 5 o'clock to catch it on the 5 o'clock news, or on the 6 o'clock news, or on the 9 o'clock news, or on the 10 o'clock news. Y'all remember that? Now, if something happened right now, it's on the news right now. That's the best thing about social media. But the flip side to that, people take their opinions and make it their facts. And they host a whole live platforms of their opinions. That's why over here, we play certain videos and we respond to the videos. And we do contrast and comparison. But the most I love about you all, y'all don't come over here and tell me what somebody else said on their platform. I love that about y'all. I love it. I don't give a damn what other people do on their platform. Just like you got millions of other people that don't give a damn about what I'm doing on my platform. It's social media. And some of y'all need to learn how not to take social media so damn serious. I don't know you. Your black ass, your white ass don't know me. Stop taking shit so personal. When I hit this end button, on my computer, you don't see me again. You don't have to lay next to me at night. You don't have to wash my drawers. You don't have to make my noodles and oodles and hot sauce. In the morning, when I eat my O's, not my Cheerios, I shop at Save-A-Lot. So I get the big bag with the letter O on it. It's cheap. Some of y'all too bougie, GV. I get the Kellogg's brand. I get the I get the Fruit Loops. Damn the Fruit Loops. I just get the loop. I get the bag with the loop on it. See, some of y'all forget where y'all came from. Most of y'all that's watching right now, they come from a sedity ass background. Don't forget where you came, where you come from. Then you get on social media and try to put this face on as if you just this rich ass motherfucker. Your ass broke as I am. Some of y'all try to get on here acting like Shane Bryan. Her black ass gonna post a fucking video with this cap and gown on that her ass ordered off Amazon. You can fool a lot of people, but you can't fool my black ass. Cool, mama, how you doing, sweetheart? And again, everybody welcome in. You can't fool me. Now, a lot of times, a lot of shit would get over on me, but eventually I'm going to catch it because sometimes I don't have the brightest mind. Sometimes y'all can get over my black ass. I'm not afraid to admit it. Why? It's because I have a GED, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I started a college at Southwest Tennessee Community College. I started it, but I didn't finish it. So right now, the only thing I have to my name is a GED, and I'm proud of it. So when Ben Crump got his ass up here, start reading that damn that damn report, I was like, damn, hell, I could have did better than that. So again, true love what? Listen, the respectable thing. Are you close to Memphis? I am in Memphis. This is my hometown, born and raised. Listen, what I'm saying is, what I appreciate about this platform is that y'all don't bring me the noise of somebody else. Y'all see here before, and again, everybody's coming in. We just not getting started. Over here, we have every background, ethnicity background known to man that's in the chat. That's a moderator. That are faithful supporters of this platform. We don't have just blacks over here. We don't have just whites over here, Chinese. But we don't have Mexican motherfuckers over here. You know, come on, they mix. We have a bunch of people that love this platform, and we look out for one another over here. Now, of course, this week, we showed y'all what a family looks like. We could come on here, we could disagree, because this topic right here, people are trying to make it racial. Man, Nolan Wells was with those white boys, man. Them white boys fucked them up. Told y'all them white folks don't like us. When you listen to Ben Crump, if you listen to his interview, the one we played earlier last week, I think it was Tuesday, Norbit. And Tuesday, he could not, Tuesday. On Tuesday, Ben Crump, hey Tierra, Ben Crump, what Chelsea? Ben Crump and what's his name? Reverend Al Sharpton. His skinny, big-headed ass. Because I don't claim none of these motherfuckers. They made sure that their agenda is to make sure it's the whites against the blacks. That's their agenda. And again, we pointed all that shit out when we played the interview on Tuesday. We supposed to make it about what the fuck happened to Nolan. Why in the hell we making this a racial matter? Well, GV, look at the history of Mississippi. I know the history. I probably know more about the history than you do. A lot of my family is from Mississippi. When I first started on TikTok, I was teaching people about their history. See, most black people here in America, they think they African and American. Don't even know that's paperwork that they had to put on your ass, so they had to classify your ass. Just like the whites. See, y'all people didn't even know the whites, they went from Caucasian to whites back in the 17th century. Did you know that? That's when they got the label white. A little after Jim Crow, we went from colored to what? To what? To what? Blacks, African Americans? So again, is this about race? Some people will argue that. But then when you challenge them on this right here, they get a little gibberish. So that's why I try not to create the narrative around that. I'm not going to make you pay for what your ancestors did. The same way I don't want I don't want you to look at me what my ancestors did to other people. Because a lot of people don't even know the truth about slavery. Who started slavery? Well, look how they did us. Did the whites start slavery? Did they? So over here, we move off logic, right? We think about things before we now granted, I do get in my feelings sometimes because sometimes some of this stuff is triggering. And I will respond. Then I have to catch myself and I do apologize. I say, I will tell y'all, listen, I do apologize. I shouldn't have said that like that. Let's move forward. So y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all see the topic. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that follow button. And also, if you new here, drop new in the chat so I can see what our audience looking like today before we get started. Who be new?
Turn it up!
I don't know why the fuck I asked that damn question. No, how you a moderator and you say you knew? I don't even. Oh my goodness, black people. I mean white folks. Whatever the fuck your background is, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Jewish. I want y'all to listen. Now, remember okay. Everybody listen up. Everybody listen up. Do y'all remember day before yesterday when we was live? And it was around like 12:30 a.m. when we played that audio from that dispatch call. Y'all remember that? We all listened to it in real time. I listened to it 3 times before I plugged up my phone and to allow y'all to hear it. So we was like, so when I played it, I said. Hold on, let me hear this again. Wait. So I listened to it again. And I plugged up my phone to the computer and I hit play and y'all heard it. The moment, like a few seconds in, I looked at the chat. What y'all was saying in the chat by the majority, that was the same shit that was going on in my head. But I just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy. Also, do y'all remember when I played the audio, I had 6 people up on the panel. I played the audio and I asked each one, what did you hear in that audio? Just to make sure I wasn't crazy. Now, it wasn't out on nobody's platform. The news didn't pick it up. A few hours later, that's when TMZ dropped it. It was earlier that next day, TMZ dropped a portion of their audio. With no commentary, with no title, they just dropped the audio. Now, the news stations around Mississippi is talking about this. So are we crazy? Because we know what we heard. Because if it wasn't anything like too far-fetched, the news wouldn't, I'm gonna play it. I'm on what website is this right here? I'm on WLOX website, Biloxi, Mississippi. All right. They picked up on, they dropped the call. It's on their website. And I said, okay, it's starting to make its way around. Now, this is what the moderators did. The moderators, they were able to, they put together a timeline. Do y'all hear me? They put together a timeline. And again, we're going to go through all this together. So if y'all see any discrepancies and say, hey, GV, adjust this a little bit, that's what we're going to do. Because again, this is recorded. Y'all know me. This is an open book over here. This is not their platform where you come up and I think I know everything. Y'all know I don't roll like that. If I make a mistake, y'all will call me out. GV, that ain't right. Y'all, my bad. All right. So I over exaggerated with the thumbnail, right? I over exaggerated with the thumbnail. Okay. That's how he put the call out. Okay. That's how he put the call out that the boat was starting to sink. So my little ignorant ass created this thumbnail. Of course, I couldn't show Nolan on his thumbnail out of respect for the family. Because we don't know what happened to Nolan. We don't know. They know, we don't know. Somebody is hiding something. All right? Logic, thank you for the doo-doo gift over on YouTube. Somebody is hiding something. Again, day before yesterday, that's why we're turning eyes and we're looking at Officer Tatum the way we were looking at him. Because again, what was your agenda going out there hosting that interview? Now he's on the internet fighting for his damn life. Because a lot of men are clapping back at his ass. Like, brother, what the fuck are you doing? That wasn't no damn interview. And yes, also Golden. Golden been sending a lot of information along with Queen T and many others. And these are not moderators. It's just to show me how people are so deeply invested to try to figure out what the fuck happened to Nolan. And that's sad. You have people, the public are demanding answers. Y'all, guess where being Crump is located right now? Drop it in the chat. Nope. Nope. There you go, Michael. Let me pin your comment. No. Michael said it. Right there. Boom. You think Ben Crump really give a damn? He come out, stir up a bunch of chaos, he pushes out a certain agenda. It's going to be picked up by the masses, and he get the fuck on down. His ass in Minnesota right now. Did y'all hear the news story that was released a few days ago with them police officers unaliving that black? Look like he look Hispanic to me, but it's black. He may be half black, half Hispanic. They unalive him in the middle of the street. Now he's on that case. Look it up. Just look it up. You don't have to believe me. He's on that now. And we're going to talk about it this week coming up. That's why I said facts don't give a damn about your feelings. Y'all really think Ben Crump out here for the people of color? That man don't give a damn about you, and he don't give a damn about me. Now, again, I know he's in the civil rights spectrum, right? I get it. I understand. I get it. But listen. We weren't born yesterday. Listen, the way grandmama and granddaddy was, our minds are not like that anymore. That was from a different time. Everybody in this chat right now that's watching, we read. We do our homework. A few years ago, I did a whole live about Harriet Tubman. Blew the fuck out of people's minds. I'm talking about blew their fucking minds. Well, why they didn't teach us this in school? You think, really? You think they gonna teach you that about Harriet Tubman in school? First of all, understand who owned the textbooks. He who controls the writings control history. Let me say that again. Remember, y'all write that down. He who controls the writings control his story, not ours. That's why when people try to come up on social media now, which is the best way to get out information, back in the what, in the 80s, late 80s, 90s, let me just say the 80s. That's when they drafted this memo. You think you have freedom of speech. People that tells the truth, they call our asses what? It's drop it in the chat. It's 2 words. It came out what in the late 80s, early 90s, something like that. That's right. There it is. Yep, that's it. Y'all got it. That's it. So they don't call people you all truth tellers. They call y'all as conspiracy theorists. That's just a conspiracy. No, that's the fucking truth. Their job is to silence our voice. So any agenda that they push, they want us to line up the same. Hey, shit, how you think you got your social security number? Why you think when the police pull your ass over, if you ain't got your ID, they ask you for your social? When you were born in a certain area of a certain skin color, this for the people that know. This how they come up with the let me shut the fuck up. I don't want to get everything that I'm saying is allegedly shit, okay? Cause I know it's gonna be some sensitive head motherfucker here gonna be like, you're a liar. I'm about to report your account. Misinformation. If that's the case, tell me why the hell your fucking birth certificate got a number on it. Tell me why your birth certificate have a number on it. I bet you couldn't answer that. So again, with Nolan Wells, all right? With Nolan Wells, the only thing we're searching for is the truth. That's it. Now, if that comes with somebody, they have to go to jail or, being as men, whatever we do in life, and if it's wrong, it causes harm to someone else, even if nobody is looking, we still have to do the right thing. Because now you're looking at character and morale, even when nobody is looking. I had to learn that. So now we have people and granted, we had moderators to come up here and had me look at things from a different, perspective. Well, GV, look at it like this. Maybe their lawyer told them, hey, yes, you can do the interview, but you can't say A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So it forced me to look at it in that way. Well, you know what? Maybe you're right. But again, it still don't rule out the fact that when we listen to that call, what I'm about to play, because this is the longer version, okay? This is the longer version. With this call, you can't tell me that my earwax in my ears didn't hear what the fuck I heard the other day. Now, again, this is the longer version. They released this today. Now we hope that the DA's office pull this audio and dissect this audio. Do their fucking job. And y'all know who the DA is, right? Y'all know who the DA be. That woman we the you know the one that dropped that little notice to the public. She sat there in her office looking like a fucking robot. Pac-Man said, I hear you, GV, but them boys lying. Again, my job is to stay neutral. Even though I be wanting to say some fucked up ass shit, but I have to stay neutral. Let's play this audio. See, got my ass sweating over here. Where's my pad at? Hey, they judged Jesus. Okay, say what you want. You can laugh all you want. I really don't care. Nobody be laughing at y'all when y'all be put on y'all pass once a month. If you ready, all right, listen. Y'all ready? Y'all drop a one in the chat if you're ready. Y'all nasty. If you watching right now on all platforms, your ass nasty. Okay? You're nasty. You shouldn't have put that in the comments. Y'all nasty, all right? You're nasty. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're nasty. All right? You say go get your depends. I'm gonna say. You said she said, sir, you said it, not us. Everybody that sent the gift so far, thank you. Sweetest, Riri, Cuz Candy Cane, Sweetest, Dee, the Lioness, Queen Momo, Yvonne, Queen Neil, Pinky, Miss Baker, Laura, Tierra, Cynthia, Pac-Man, Letty, Tammy, Glow, all of you all. Thank y'all so much. All right, y'all, let's listen to this audio. Let's see, we're gonna put it over to okay, so Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, and also Kick. Y'all should see. Okay, there y'all go. Y'all should see it now. TikTok, yours is right here in the thumbnail. All right, let's go. Now, this is my first time hearing this one.
Ford is J.D. Power's #1 brand in new vehicle quality. Celebrate during the Ford Summer Sales Event. Get 0% APR for 36 months, 0 payments for 90 days, and 0 maintenance for 2 years, plus $1,000 down. See you at JLN Ford today.
To connect you. CETO Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help?
Oh, okay. Okay, so okay, that's the holding the music. Okay, that's the holding music. I thought that was some type of commercial playing, like on an advertisement on the side of my computer screen, the website. All right, okay, all right. Oh yeah, let's start this over.
Detail assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
What'd
Hello?
you say? Hey,
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
it's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
All right. Well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either. I think it's. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, like guaranteed. I don't
All
have the
right.
tag
Unless
on
you
here.
have a
It got ripped
membership
off.
number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
All right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah. Everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right. Do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
If not, I can send you a text message.
North. All right, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm available.
North 30 degrees by 46.72.
All right. 4672. All right. And you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
Sorry, look. What
Hello.
do
Can you hear
send
me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
No, we do not have the VHF radio.
All right. Well, let's try to get you going because you don't have good cell phone reception. Can you verify your coordinates one more time?
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north, and then west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
Right. Looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you
Yes,
on
we are
Horn
at Horn
Island?
Island. Yes.
All right. Is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We were sinking, yes.
Is it aground is the question?
No, we're not aground. We are in
Okay.
17 foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
All right. Have to ask. What do you want to do? Do you want to be towed back?
I want to get this boat unsank and towed back, yes.
All right. Where would you like it towed to, sir?
You can tow it to Ocean Springs Harbor, or Fort Bayou Launch.
Fort Bayou Lunch.
All right. How many adults and children on board?
No, there's no children.
So is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question. Hello, can you hear me?
Try to jump in and pull the plug while you're going.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yep, I just need you to answer these questions so I can get you over to the captain.
Okay.
How many
what's
adults
going
on board?
So, there's 0 adults on board.
There's nobody on board the boat?
No. Nobody
right.
here is over the age of 21.
Sir, that was not the question. Is there a person?
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass on.
I need y'all to relax, okay? I need y'all to relax, okay? We just listening. Chelsea said rude ass. We just listening. Okay, we just listening. All right, let's keep going.
Person, is there a person, a living individual on the boat?
Hello?
Is there a living person, someone breathing on the boat? Is there anybody on the boat?
Yes, there's lots of people breathing on the boat.
All right, how many people, sir?
Like 7.
All right, thank you. Does everyone have life jackets on or available to them?
Yes, we have life jackets available.
All right, verify what boat's sinking.
A Triton, 22-foot offshore, 22-foot Triton offshore sea flight hull.
Have y'all seen what a Triton looks like? The one he describing. I'm gonna pull it up. He said 7 people that's on that boat. All right, I'm gonna pull it up when we get done.
All right. All right. Please hold. I'm transferring you to the local captain now.
Okay, thank you.
This is Captain Seth.
Hi, Captain Seth. This is Vicky from International. How you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good, good. I apologize ahead of time. I really do. You're going to have a fee for service come up under...
Okay.
It sounds like a bunch of kids on board on Horn Island. He's letting me know that his father's a member, but he can't give me any information. And he's saying the boat is sinking, and he's on Horn Island. It's just unfortunate. He's just a kid. There's a lot going on. So
Right.
he said there's about a lot of people on board. He says he thinks about 7. I'm guessing they're all under 18.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to be rude. He wants you guys to go out there and unpump the boat and then tow it in.
Do you know what kind of boat it is?
He said a Triton 24
Golden Rule, give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second.
footer, but that's all he can give me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just actually got off the phone with his grandpa, who I'm guessing is the owner of the boat, and he said,
Okay.
I just hung up with him. He said that they don't need any help right now, but if something changes, he'll call me back. So
All
I'm
right.
guessing that they may have.
Listen, y'all, hold on 1 second. The counter isn't open right now, okay? Let me let me lay the groundwork, okay? Y'all hold tight. See, hold on. So now I got thrown off mentally.
Just actually got off the phone with his grandpa, who I'm guessing is the owner of the boat.
Let me rewind this.
And
And he's on Horn Island. It's just unfortunate. He's just a kid. There's a lot going on. So
Right.
he said there's about a lot of people on board. He says he thinks about 7. I'm guessing they're all under 18.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to be rude. He wants you guys to go out there and unpump the boat and then tow it in.
do you know what kind of boat it is?
He said a Triton 24 footer, but that's all he can give me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just actually got off the phone with his grandpa, who I'm guessing is the owner of the boat. And he said,
Okay.
I just hung up with him. He said that they don't need any help right now, but if something changes, he'll call me back. So
All right.
I'm guessing that they may have figured it out, because that's what he said. So they're in a panic and their boat won't crank.
Yeah,
Or,
they're in a panic. He's saying the
So-
bilge is not keeping up. I asked for Coast Guard. He said no, but he's just really upset on the back end. And, I get it. It's a
Okay.
kid. He just doesn't understand.
oh, okay.
Um,
Do you still have him on the line?
Yes, I still have him on the line. And, again, I couldn't find he couldn't give me anything regarding his grandfather's, membership, so it's just under fee for service.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just talked to. If you want to, we're so tied up right now. We can't really do any non-member jobs right now.
Is he a member? Did you find out if he was a member or not?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if it's his boat or what. I'm not sure what's going on with it. But yeah, transfer the kid over. I'll talk to him, and then I'll call his grandpa back as well.
All right. And did you want me to look up membership number or anything like that to see if he's up? I know you guys are
You can
swamped.
try this cell phone number.
Yes, sir.
Anything on this phone number?
All right. Yep. Yeah, he's an active member. Hold on.
What kind of boat do you have on there? Same boat?
Yeah, he's one. Yeah, he's one of your members. Yep, 22-foot Triton. All right. I'll just disregard this one. I'm gonna send you over an accurate one under this one. Okay, he's one of your members. You'll get it in a couple minutes. Okay.
Okay, perfect. All right, and yeah, just transfer this kid over whenever you get a chance.
All right, transferring now. Thank you again, Captain.
All righty.
Stay safe out there. It's crazy. Have a drink.
Oh, it's wild. All righty, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Hello? Hello? Are you there?
Okay, so we're going to do this one more time, okay? We're going to do this one more time. I need y'all to put your listening ears on because I heard a few points in there. Again, I could be wrong. This call was different than what y'all. What was that white boy name that did that interview with Officer Tatum? The first best friend? Warren. Hold on, taking notes. Now, y'all, this the loudest this can get. This is their call again, y'all. This is on the WLOX website, news website out of Biloxi, Mississippi. They just uploaded this audio clip. All right. Hold on one second, y'all. No, his name was Warren. I remember now. Because now I got to go back to Warren's interview with Tatum. And I have to replay that for myself because I have to match what he said. He doesn't match to this call, but it's a few things that I pointed out. So again, let's play this one more time. Everybody listen up. Turn your phones up. See, whoever grabbed this first part of the call and uploaded it on social media, I got to give a thanks to them for doing that because they were able to remove that background holding music. Because what we played on yesterday, I can hear it on this side. The music is on this headphone, but I can hear the girl saying, Nolan, get the fuck up. I can hear it on this side. So if you're not wearing headphones, you won't be able to hear that. But they took the music out. All right. Fetty Badass, yes, when whoever removed the music, you can hear it clearer. But again, we're going to say allegedly, okay? Because we can be wrong. I know what I heard, but again, we can be wrong, right?
CTO Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
What'd
Hello?
you say? Hey.
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
All right, well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir?
I don't know the phone number. It's either, I think it's, try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, like, guaranteed. I don't
All
have the
right,
tag
unless
on
you
here.
have a
It got ripped
membership
off.
number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
All right, and is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right, do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right, do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
If not, I can send you a text message.
North. All right, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm available.
North 30 degrees by 4672.
All right, 4672. All right, and you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
Sorry, look. What
Hello,
do I
can
need
you
to
hear
send
me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
No, we do not have the VHF radio.
All right, well, let's try to get you going because you don't have good cell phone reception. Can you verify your coordinates one more time?
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north, and then west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
Right, it looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you
Yes,
on
we are
Horn
at Horn
Island?
Island. Yes.
All right, is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We were sinking, yes.
Is it aground is the question?
No, we're not aground. We are in
Okay.
17 foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
All right, have to ask. What do you want to do? Do you want to be towed back?
I want to get this boat unsank and towed back, yes.
I just have a quick question for y'all to think about before we continue this call. They said Nolan, right? You heard Nolan several times. You're in 31 foot of water. You're not telling Nolan to get on the boat. Let's use some critical thinking here. All right? Let's use some critical thinking because most Val black ass can't swim. Let's use a little critical thinking here. If you're in 31 foot of water, why would you tell somebody to come get on the boat? We heard Nolan's name. Just asking. Just asking, y'all. I'm just asking questions, okay?
All right, where would you like it towed to, sir?
You can tow it to Ocean Springs Harbor, or Fort Bayou Launch.
All right, how many adults and children on board?
No, there's no children.
So is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question. Hello, can you hear me?
Try to jump in and pull the plug while you're going.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yep, I just need you to answer these questions so I can get you over to the captain.
Okay.
How many
what's
adults
going
on board?
So, there's 0 adults on board.
There's nobody on board the boat?
No. Nobody
right.
here is over the age of 21.
Sir, that was not the question. Is there a person? Is there a person, a living individual on the boat?
Hello?
Is there a living person, someone breathing on the boat? Is there anybody on the boat?
Yes, there's lots of people breathing on the boat.
All right, how many people, sir?
Like 7.
All right, thank you. Does everyone have life jackets on or available to them?
Yes, we have life jackets available.
All right. Verify what boat's sinking.
A Triton, 22-foot offshore, 22-foot Triton offshore sea flight hull.
All right. All right. Please hold. I'm transferring you to the local captain now.
Okay, thank
This is Cap.
you. 22-foot Triton offshore sea flight hull.
All right. All right. Please hold. I'm transferring you to the local captain now.
Okay, thank you.
This is Captain Seth.
Hi, Captain Seth. This is Vicky from International. How you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good, good. I apologize ahead of time. I really do. You're going to have a fee-for-service come up under...
Okay.
It sounds like a bunch of kids on board on Horn Island. He's letting me know that his father's a member, but he can't give me any information. And he's saying the boat is sinking, and he's on Horn Island. It's just unfortunate. He's just a kid. There's a lot going on. So
Right.
he said there's about a lot of people on board. He says he thinks about 7. I'm guessing they're all under 18.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to be rude. He wants you guys to go out there and unpump the boat and then tow it in.
Do you know what kind of boat it is?
He said a Triton 24-footer, but that's all he can give me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just actually got off the phone with his grandpa, who I'm guessing is the owner of the boat. And he said,
Okay.
I just hung up with him. He said that they don't need any help right now, but if something changes, he'll call me back. So
Right.
I'm guessing that they may have figured it out, because that's what he said. So they're in a panic and their boat won't crank.
Yeah, they're in a panic. He's saying the bilge is not keeping up. I asked for Coast Guard. He said no, but he's just really upset on the back end. And, I get it. It's a kid. He just doesn't understand.
Oh, okay. Do you still have him on the line?
Yes, I still have him on the line. And, again, I couldn't find he couldn't give me anything regarding his grandfather's, membership, so it's just under fee-for-service.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just talked to. If you want to, we're so tied up right now. We can't really do any non-member jobs right now.
Is he a member? Did you find out if he was a member or not?
Yeah.
Question: did he say? Did Warren say? They got the boat towed? They made the call, and that they I'm just asking. Did they say they got the boat towed? Because I thought I heard, again, I could be wrong. I thought I heard he said they got the boat towed. Damn, I was terrible taking that note. That's why I'm asking y'all. You said Warren's mom did in her official statement. A friend told them away from the island. Okay. Okay. All right. Just asking. Just asking. Okay. And again, everything we're saying is allegedly, right?
I'm not sure if it's his boat or what. I'm not sure what's going on with it. But yeah, transfer the kid over. I'll talk to him, and then I'll call his grandpa back as well.
All right. And did you want me to look up membership number or anything like that to see if he's up? I know you guys are
You can
swamped.
try this cell phone number.
Yes, sir.
Anything on this phone number?
All right. Yep. Yeah, he's an active member. Hold on.
What kind of boat do you have on there? Same boat?
Yeah, he's one of your members. Yep, 22-foot Triton. All right. I'll just disregard this one. I'm gonna send you over an accurate one under this one, okay? He's one of your members. You'll get in a couple minutes, okay?
Okay, perfect. All right, and yeah, just transfer this kid over whenever you get a chance.
All right, transfer him now. Thank you again, Captain.
All
Stay
righty.
safe out there. It's crazy. Have a drink.
Oh, it's wild. All righty, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, y'all, hold on. Let's backtrack. Let's do this. We have to backtrack, okay? Because one thing we're not going to do is say, is try to put out misinformation, okay? Everybody
At
hold tight.
Vistaprint, we know you've got that idea for your business,
like the trade show or the second location.
but once that idea's on signage, giveaways, and apparel,
It's so happening.
print your possible with code NEW20 for 20% off your first order at Vistaprint.com.
But the world haven't had a chance yet to hear your story, to hear Nolan's story through you, through his friend.
Now, this is the one that made that call. What? The one that was rude and couldn't answer the questions and, you know, sound like he was a little intoxicated. I need to hear this.
And it's not just you, it's a bunch of y'all. But, you know, some of the other guys were afraid because of the threats and the violence that's been threatened against their lives and all of the above. But you decided that you wanted to take this bold step and give a statement and, you know, get your side out here. And I want to start at the very beginning of all of this and ask you, what was your relationship like with Nolan? Who was he to you?
Nolan, I could describe Nolan in a million ways. I mean, Nolan was not just a best friend of me, but he was a brother. I grew up through elementary, middle school, high school, and even our freshman year of college. You know, we talked on the phone all the time. We were really close friends. And I mean, Nolan was like a brother to me. And
So, y'all, what we're doing right now is we're comparing that call that he made. We're comparing that to the story that he's about to tell about that call, okay?
Nolan lit up every room he walked in. He always had a smile on his face. He always had something good to say. I've never seen Nolan get in an argument with somebody and say bad things about someone. You know, there's a lot of people that talk crap nowadays, and Nolan was never that person. Sweetest soul ever. And I mean, I had a great relationship with Nolan. I've never got in an argument with Nolan. We were super close, and I've never.
Just to let y'all know, this is him, okay? This is the guy that made the call, okay? This is him. All right. You say you thought it was Jax on a tow call? No, you know, again, maybe he sounded a little, you know, undrunk or unhigh. Right? Just listen to what he have to say.
Said or will ever have anything bad to say about Nolan Wells.
Yeah, and you guys, you said you kind of grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me stop. Y'all said it was what on the call? Let me pause. Who was on that call? Because I'm pretty sure Warren said he made that call. Okay, I thought it was Warren. Okay, listen, y'all so damn messy. No, GV, it was what? let's let's see, y'all. Listen, y'all. Let's see what he say, okay? Because I'm pretty sure he was the one that said he made that call. So if he didn't say that, again, it's nothing but, hey, our apologies, right? But I'm pretty sure he said he made that call. But again, I could be wrong.
Did you know his mom, or how was?
I've met his father and around Nolan's parents
This year, this is a two-part question. I want to know:
speed it up.
is this something that you guys typically did together? Did you hang out often in this fashion?
Popular. The 4th of July, every year, my friends and I, or my family and I, are out on the water. I mean, that's the one day. He was this was a common thing. My friends go on the boat when we're home. Very, very common. That's what we like to do. My friends like to fish also. Everyone else in our friend group, he loved to go on the water. And but started 4th of July, my buddies and I had talked about this. I mean, I actually stayed with Nolan that night at my buddy's house, and I woke up at my buddy's house, and we went to McDonald's, got food. Nolan was not with me, and I went and got breakfast, my buddies, and just got everything ready. And
you say we all. Who are you talking about? You, Nolan, or Nolan,
and Horn Island. It wasn't just a couple of us. I mean, we were.
Y'all are the only ones that went out to this island.
Roughly, probably 2 to 3, maybe even 4,000 people out there. Who knows? I mean, and that wasn't just. We were parked on the north side, on the west tip. I mean, there was easily 1,000 people. I was on Wyatt 22 Triton. On the way out, I went with my buddy Bart because we had a lot of friends from college coming down, and a lot of the girls that go to college with my friends on the Triton, and then there was 8 or 9 people on the Triton, and then there was the rest of the group, which was ranged from maybe 10 to 15 or 16 people on my buddy's tide line, which is 24 tide line.
And so you guys get on, and I know a little bit more than the audience do because we went out there a little earlier because I wanted to see exactly what the drive was like, what the dock was like.
Now, y'all, again, this right here is just allegedly, right? So I pulled up the Triton 22 foot. I think they said C something. Sea flight, something like that. But again, this is not the actual boat. This is what popped up. It will be reasonable, like kind of. But again, this right here is just allegedly. Okay, this is the type of boat that they were on. Okay.
How far it is out there,
of course.
But
I mean, obviously, music's blasting. It's 4th of July, man.
So y'all just bear with me. Let me get to the part where he starts saying, "Hey, what's going on with the boat?"
And I mean, you know how, it's blowing like 3 or 4 knots. I mean, the waters were clear. It was a great day to be on the water. Sunshine, not cloudy at all. And I mean, it was a great day to be out. All my buddies' boats couldn't handle, or like, it wasn't like we were getting really beat up or anything. I mean, it was pretty calm.
And so you guys get out there. I'm assuming that you line the boats up because I'm envisioning the picture of getting out there and there's hundreds of boats. Mm-hmm. There's thousands of people. Yeah. So it wasn't just you guys on a deserted island.
Of course, there's the boats lined up all the way, like I said, until
the island is massive.
Correct.
I mean, it's just several miles long.
Roughly 10 to 12 away around the entire island. But I think some spots were more popular than others. Every area of Horn Island was covered.
Start building skills for today's tech jobs. Learn more at wgu.edu.
Okay, got it.
Hi, I'm Todd Lochner, General Manager of Principal Toyota in Memphis. We're bringing $2,000 back.
Are you spending more time in the water, on the island?
Everybody is fully prepared for the 4th of July. They bring about a drop off from where the bow was.
Now, listen, if you're new watching and you just not coming in, so we just played the audio from the dispatcher and also the captain when this emergency call went out. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're going to compare the story that was released to Officer Tatum. We're going to compare that to see if these stories line up. All right. So again, if you're new, if you're just not coming in, y'all, if you're looking on TikTok, please, y'all, hit that follow button. Hit that follow button. Let's tap the screen. Let's go and get this thing up to 200,000 likes. And also, thank you so much for being here. Let's see if we could find a discrepancy in this story. All right, not our words, his. Let's continue.
I mean, if you jumped off the bow, you're, and then it just grew and grew as the day came on, and I mean, that's just how it was.
You probably had alcohol, so y'all having a good time.
Yeah. Well, I had a couple conversations with Nolan that day, and us were, over there. Like, I feel like it was just a big. I talked to Nolan, and it wasn't like I was strictly sitting there talking.
Could you share that?
Right. Yeah. So Alan, I mean, like, he's always happy. You enjoy our time with talk in my group chat and
prematurely.
All right, hold on.
And like, what? Explain that because you.
I think it's part 3. Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, okay, because part 2 is when he was out there on the island. So part 3. Okay,
all right, so I want to be clear with this one thing because I know you mentioned before. Is there any chance or any knowledge that you have that anybody deleted stuff from his phone?
I didn't walk over. I ran over. I made a beeline. I didn't talk to anybody. Put my drink down and walked over there. And my brother was kind of angry, and there was a lot going on, but someone was getting pulled away. I don't know who it was. And my brother was like, "Oh, I just got in a fight, and this guy punched me in the face," and I punched him right back. And then went to the ground, and my brother put him in an arm bar. And
was Nolan involved in any of this?
Absolutely not. When I was over there was a bunch of younger guys like my brother's age, and I mean, Nolan, I never saw Nolan over there. Yeah. Absolutely not. And okay, sorry, I just lost my train of thought.
So you get ready to go. There's an issue with the boat.
Okay, yeah.
And this is what
this led up to that. That's what I was saying.
So the fight happened with your brother, or a little scuffle. I'm assuming that it was cleared up.
Right.
Shit. Sorry, my mic is muted and shit. So we just if you haven't heard the audio call, drop a 1 in the chat. We about to compare this shit. Okay? If you haven't heard the audio call, drop a 1 in the chat. The longer version. All right, if you was already here, y'all, let's be patient. A lot of people haven't heard it. I'm going to play this audio call one more time. He's about to tell what happened and when he phoned in. Let's see if these stories match. All right? Y'all ready? Let's go.
Okay.
CETO Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
What'd you say? Hey.
Yes. How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
All right. Well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either. I think it's. Try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, like guaranteed. I don't have the tag
unless
on
you
here.
have a membership number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
All right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right. Do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
If not, I can send you a text message.
North, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm available.
North 30 degrees by 46.72.
All right, 4672. All right, and you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
Sorry, look.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
No, we do not have the VHF radio.
All right, well, let's try to get you going because you don't have good cell phone reception. Can you verify your coordinates one more time?
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north, and then west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
Right, looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you
Yes,
on
we are
Horn
at Horn
Island?
Island. Yes.
All right, is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We are sinking, yes.
Is it aground is the question?
No, we're not aground. We are in
Okay.
17 foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
All right, have to ask. What do you want to do? Do you want to be towed back?
I want to get this boat unsank and towed back, yes.
All right, where would you like it towed to, sir?
You can tow it to Ocean Springs Harbor, or Fort Bayou Launch.
All right, how many adults and children on board?
No, there's no children.
So, is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question. Hello, can you hear me?
Try to jump in and pull the plug while you're going.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yep, I just need you to answer these questions so I can get you over to the captain.
Okay.
How many
what's
adults
going
on board?
So, there are 0 adults on board.
There's nobody on board the boat?
No. Nobody
right.
here is over the age of 21.
Sir, that was not the question. Is there a person? Is there a person, a living individual on the boat?
Hello?
Is there a living person, someone breathing on the boat? Is there anybody on the boat?
Yes, there's lots of people breathing on the boat.
All right, how many people, sir?
Like 7.
All right, thank you. Does everyone have life jackets on or available to them?
Yes, we have life jackets available.
All right, verify what boat's sinking.
A Triton, 22-foot offshore, 22-foot Triton offshore sea flight hull.
All right. All right. Please hold. I'm transferring you to the local captain now.
Okay, thank you.
This is Captain Seth.
Hi, Captain Seth. This is Vicky from International. How you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good, good. I apologize ahead of time. I really do. You're going to have a fee-for-service come up under...
Okay.
It sounds like a bunch of kids on board on Horn Island. He's letting me know that his father's a member, but he can't give me any information. And he's saying the boat is sinking, and he's on Horn Island. It's just unfortunate. He's just a kid. There's a lot going on. So
Right.
he said there's about a lot of people on board. He says he thinks about 7. I'm guessing they're all under 18.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to be rude. He wants you guys to go out there and unpump the boat and then tow it in.
Do you know what kind of boat it is?
He said a Triton 24-footer, but that's all he can give me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just actually got off the phone with his grandpa, who I'm guessing is the owner of the boat. And he said,
okay.
I just hung up with him. He said that they don't need any help right now, but if something changes, he'll call me back. So
Oh, right.
I'm guessing that they may have figured it out because that's what he said. So they're in a panic and their boat won't crank.
Yeah,
Or...
they're in a panic. He's saying the
So-
bilge is not keeping up. I asked for Coast Guard. He said no, but he's just really upset on the back end. And, you know, I get it. It's a kid. He just doesn't understand.
Oh, okay. Do you still have him on the line?
Yes, I still have him on the line. And, again, I couldn't find he couldn't give me anything regarding his grandfather's, you know, membership, so it's just under fee for service.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just talked to. If you want to, I mean, we're so tied up right now. We can't really do any non-member jobs right now.
Is he a member? Did you find out if he was a member or not?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's his boat or what. I'm not sure what's going on with it. But yeah, transfer the kid over. I'll talk to him, and then I'll call his grandpa back as well.
All right. And did you want me to look up membership number or anything like that to see if he's up? I know you guys are
You can
swamped.
try this cell phone number.
Yes, sir.
Anything on this phone number?
All right. Yep. Yeah, he's an active member. Hold on.
What kind of boat do you have on there? Same boat?
Yeah, he's one of your members. Yep, 22-foot Triton. All right. I'll just disregard this one. I'm gonna send you over an accurate one under this one. Okay. He's one of your members. You'll get it in a couple minutes. Okay.
Okay, perfect. All right. And, yeah, just transfer this kid over whenever you get a chance.
All right. Transferring now. Thank you again, Captain.
All righty.
Stay safe out there. It's crazy. Have a drink.
Oh, it's wild. All righty. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right.
You got your brother out of that situation, and then how did you find out that this boat is sinking?
Well, I walk back over, and like we're probably around each other for a little bit. I mean, you know, I wasn't thinking anything of it. I pulled my brother off the beach, and I was just like, listen, get in the water, hang out with us, calm down. I mean, he was calm, but I didn't want anything else to happen, you know? And so once I got back over to the boat, I got on the Triton, and the Triton had probably about 6 inches of water up to the transom. And I was freaked out because I'm good friends with Wyatt, and that was his boat. And, you know, no water's coming out, no access water's coming out. And, you know, it was a big issue because I think the reason was because there were so many people getting on and off the boat. And at some point, the boat was very, very crowded. And there was just a lot of people on, so that it drags water in. And eventually, I think over time, we were out there for a couple hours. The boat just started filling up with water. So I popped the starboard side hatch, and the battery was completely underwater. And so the motor wouldn't trim down. I mean, my buddy would go to trim it down from the console, and it'd trim down, and then it'd come right back up. And so Wyatt's trying to throw a rear anchor, so we're caught, and he's, you know, yelling at people. Everybody's kind of freaking out. And eventually I'm like yelling at other people, trying to tell them, you know, calm down. Like, you know, the boat could possibly sink, you know, and I'm not paying attention to everyone around me. I was paying attention to my buddy's boat. And that's what all my other friends that were on that boat were doing, trying to solve the problem.
This is the Google AI Professional Certificate.
Start here to gain the skills for a new way of working.
So you were on the boat.
I caught something. All right, we're going to let this play. I caught something, though.
Now the water is getting up to the point where the boat may be disabled to where you couldn't get it out from Horn Island. So what happens after that?
Wyatt jumps to the water, tries to throw a rear anchor, and my buddy Meyer, you're sitting looking, trying to pull trash out the bilge. And the bilge is basically a pump that pulls the access water out the boat. So the bilge was failing to work. So any excess water was just sitting in the boat. It wasn't getting pumped out. And I looked over the gunnel, and I looked at the release hole for the bilge, and it was even with the water. So, I mean, we're all freaking out. All of our, you know, we're not focused on anything else other than the boat. Well, then eventually my buddy Bart on the tide line is like, I'm going to pull y'all out. to where we're out of all this, all this chaos. Because we left at 4:30 and there were still just as many people there, if not more, than when we got there. I mean, probably around the same amount. I mean, it was crazy. Like, there was a lot of people. And, I mean, eventually Bart pulls us out. We left at 4:30, but we really weren't pulled out away from everybody. We were probably about a quarter mile out, and we had the towing strap pulled from, Bart's port side cleat or starboard side cleat, and he was on our starboard side bow. And so it was rubbing on his power pole. So Bart turned around, pulled up next to our boat, and we were just trying to get it situated. So that's when Wyatt called Cito. And Wyatt was like,
Okay, so it was Wyatt. All right, so it was Wyatt. So whoever said that in the chat earlier, you were correct. All right, you were correct. We was wrong. All right. I was wrong. I was wrong. All right. But I have a few questions though.
calls them, because the cell service isn't great at the island, but once you can use your phone, but stuff might not just send, and it's not great. You got maybe one bar, it won't work that well. But once you get a little off the island, you have cell coverage. And even on the island, like I called my mom when we were on the island, it was fine. Like we had enough cell coverage to make a phone call or shoot a text over, but you don't have enough cell coverage to like send a picture, for example. So what?
So I want to go back.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I want to touch on that real quick, because the phone thing came up at some point. And so was it when you guys got off the boat?
Yeah.
I mean, were people taking their phones off the boat, or is that not typical? Because I know that Nolan's phone was left on the boat,
right?
Even though after you guys had left. So can you explain that? Because I think people need to understand this a little clearer.
Yeah.
Was it typical for people to have their phones left on boats, or did they keep their phones in the water? Or?
Yeah. I mean, everybody kind of goes out to the island to get away from, their phones and everything else. I know I got on the boat to get away from.
I was trying to hear about the call, the call. I was trying to hear about the call. Like, dude, you didn't have to divert the conversation, right? Don't even fuck it.
Just the regular world. And no, when you're waist deep in water, no one's carrying their phone in their hand. Especially at Horn Island, the water has been very, very murky because of the rain. And when it's just very risky. If you're gonna have your phone in the water, some people might for a couple minutes and like maybe taking some pictures of each other. I know a lot of girls like to take pictures in the water at Horn Island. Guys do too. Like people like to take pictures, and but a lot of the pictures you see are on the boat for a reason. And so, no, if someone is on their phone in the water, they're using it real quick and then putting it right back on the boat. We were all waist deep in water. No one's sitting there scrolling on their phone. I never saw that once. And I've never seen that once. And I've been out the Highland my whole life. That's just not something people do. People aren't on their phones. And everybody has their phone, yes, but it's always on the boat. No one's getting off the boat with their phone. So.
And so you guys get ready to leave out of there, getting towed out.
Yeah.
And then where's Nolan in this situation?
Well, Nolan was, the last time I saw Nolan was 3:00. And Nolan was cradling a girl.
Y'all, please tell me I'm not crazy. Please tell me I'm not crazy. Y'all remember the other day when I asked why the fuck he sent his ass out there to interview these boys? What was the purpose? What was the purpose of him taking his ass out there to interview these young men? How you go from, he was describing about, again, the call that Wyatt, right, made out to the dispatcher, letting her know that the boat was sinking. He assumed that the water was about 20 to 31. He was certain that the water was 31 foot. I mean, it was 31 feet deep, the water below him, right? 31 feet. Now it's something that, what is this young man? Warren said, right? Warren said he walked over to the boat. So I'm assuming, he said he noticed the boat was sinking. So he walked over to the boat. So I guess I'm assuming that the boat was just drifting out while it was sinking. Somebody help me out. So you walked out to the boat because you noticed the boat was sinking. His words. You got on. Okay, you got on, but so the boat started to drift off. Now when you look around, you got 31 feet of water up underneath you. I am so confused because on this call you can clearly hear them say Nolan. You heard it 3 times. Is it Nolan get on, or Nolan you good? I can't understand how. I'm just not, y'all. I'm rambling right now because I'm trying to wrap my mind around this. Why would you all call this Nolan's name if, according to him, y'all about a quarter mile away from, the dock or the sand or what? I don't go to the beach. I'm not using the correct terms. I don't know. But he said they're a quarter of a mile out. So why would you be calling Nolan's name if Nolan wasn't on the boat? Do I make sense, y'all? Y'all please, y'all let me know if I'm making sense. I'm trying to wrap my mind around this. Now, Catalina, I think I said her name wrong. She put in the comments about 5 minutes ago. She said, "Hey GV, you looking a little biased here." That's why I got up and I had to fix my face because I don't want to be biased in this. She said, "Hey GV, you need to be neutral." And I really appreciate y'all catching me. But again, I do apologize. I am human. When I hear some bullshit, my faces are going to make certain face. Okay? It's going to make a face. How do you, anyway, let's continue. Hold on. Let's go back to the 2 minute and 50 mark. Because again, I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not. Right here. About the phone and stuff, I'm not even worried about the fucking phone right now. We're worried about why we heard Nolan's name in this distress call. You saying Nolan wasn't on the boat because, well, he about to tell y'all why Nolan was behind. Now I'm confused. Y'all, okay, y'all walk with me. Okay, walk with me. We're going to play it, y'all. Just walk. Let's do a little brainstorming here. If he made the call, y'all in 31 feet of water, You're a quarter mile away from the island. You're a quarter mile away from the island. How can you have a conversation with Nolan, him telling you about the girl that he's with holding in the water? Y'all, am I missing something? Am I missing something? If you've been following me, if you've been following me all week long, and you know how the platform goes, right? Can somebody in the chat please tell the person that keep telling me to play the video, why do I pause the video? Now, I'm not going to call your name out because you said it 6 times. You telling me how to run my platform. It's only one person that's doing this. Y'all drop in the chat and tell this person why I paused the video. Thank you, Reba. Read that comment right there. Simple. Again, when you're streaming on a desktop, TikTok they don't like when you play other videos. They will ban the platform for 7 days. They'll give me a warning first. Then they'll ban me for 7 days. So we have to play it, then we have to pause it. A little commentary, then we'll go back to the video. Comprende? Cool, appreciate it. No, a British champ, that F1 don't work. Actually, F1 will shadow ban the platform. I found that out 2 years ago. But I understand what you're doing. Thank you. All right, so let's go back here. Let's dissect this together. Thank you, Heather.
And, you know, no water's coming out, no access water's coming out. And,
hold on a little bit before,
you know, no water. I got on the Triton, and the Triton had probably about 6 inches of water. Once I got back over the boat, I got on the Triton.
Okay, so he walked back over to the boat from this fight, this alleged fight that took place, right? Because somebody was holding him back. So I guess when that got done, when that went down, whatever, he walked back over to the boat. So that tells me that the boat is still, it's still sitting there on the island. Y'all correct? The boat is still sitting there. Come on, y'all, let's do this together. The boat is sitting there, right? So you notice the boat was, the boat was leaking. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Y'all crashed the chat. Hold on. Y'all crashed the chat. Hold on. Give it a second to load up. There it is. All right. Again, Lynn. So, okay, how about this right here? Everything that we're Lynn B. Let's do this. Let's use allegedly, okay? You're right. We don't know for sure. Thank you for putting that in the chat. So we're going to say allegedly. They talked about this fight, this alleged fight that took place. Somebody was holding him back. All right, I'm just finna paraphrase it. Okay, cool, fuck it. All right, man, y'all do what y'all do. Beat your brains out. I noticed the boat is sinking. All right, for some odd reason, I'm paying attention to the Triton. That motherfucker is sinking. So let me go over here and see what's going on. Let me hop on this boat. All right.
And the Triton had probably about 6 inches of water up to the transom. And I was freaked out because I'm good friends with Wyatt, and that was his boat. And
okay, so that was Wyatt's boat. Okay, Wyatt's. Let me write that down. So the Triton, 24-foot Sea Flight was Wyatt's boat. Now, again, we know who the boat is tied to, allegedly, and all that stuff. But it's something that he's saying. For me, it's not making sense, okay? Because when we go back to the emergency call, we're going to hear somebody's name. If you're in 31 foot of water, okay?
You know, no water's coming out, no access water's coming out, and you know, it was a big issue because I think the reason was because there were so many people getting on and off the boat, and at some point the boat was very, very crowded, and there was just a lot of people on, so that it drags water in. And eventually, I think over time, we were out there for a couple hours, the boat just started filling up with water. So I popped the starboard side hatch, and the battery was completely underwater, and so the motor wouldn't trim down. I mean, my buddy would go to trim it down from the console, and it'd trim down, and then it'd come right back up. And so Wyatt's trying to throw a rear anchor, so we're caught, and he's, you know, yelling at people. Everybody's kind of freaking out. And eventually, I'm like yelling at other people, trying to tell them, you know, calm down, like, you know, the boat could possibly sink, you know, and I'm not paying attention to everyone around me. I was paying attention to my buddy's boat. And that's what all my other friends that were on that boat were doing, trying to solve the problem.
So you're on the boat now, the water is getting up to the point where the boat may be disabled to where you couldn't get it out.
Correct.
From Horn Island. So what happens after that?
Wyatt jumps in the water, tries to throw a rear anchor, and my buddy Meyer, you're sitting looking, trying to pull trash out the bilge. And the bilge is basically a pump that pulls the water, the excess water out the boat. So the bilge was failing to work. So any excess water was just sitting in the boat. It wasn't getting pumped out. And I looked over the gunnel, and I looked at the release hole for the bilge, and it was even with the water. So, I mean, we're all freaking out. All of our, you know, we're not focused on anything else other than the boat. Well, then eventually my buddy Bart on the tide line is like, I'm going to pull y'all out to where we're out of all this, you know, all this chaos. Because we left at 4:30, and there were still just as many people there, if not more.
Y'all give a shout out to Britt, Britt Champ 2284. Thank you so much for throwing that gold mine. Just to let y'all know, this right here that's scrolling on TikTok, if you throw one of these right here, it's going to give you a show. Number 2 is if you're new, go ahead and hit that follow button. Candy Cane, thank you so much for the love you. Thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the live goal. Candy Cane, thank you for doing that. If you see the follow button, let's hit that follow button. Also, y'all, let's go ahead and complete the live goal. I really appreciate y'all for being here. Thank y'all for being patient. Y'all watching me in real time, trying to match the audio call up with his verbiage, okay? And we trying to make sense of this. All right, so y'all got to be patient with me. Lola, thank you for the hand heart. And listen, TikTok, y'all keep crashing the chat that's right above you. All right. Okay. Listen, do y'all understand what I'm doing here? If you understand what I'm doing, drop a 1 in the chat. Because I don't want to put out any, you know, I don't want to put out any misinformation. Nikki, thank you so much for the hand hearts. Okay, y'all understand what's going on here. Okay, good. And I hope y'all taking notes yourselves. So when you go to another platform, if they're covering this, you can go from your notes and say, hey, listen, this is what I've learned, okay? Because I don't want nobody to say, hey, this is what Great Vibe said. No, you need to know we we brainstorming together, all right?
Than when we got there. I mean, probably around the same amount. I mean, it was crazy. Like there was a lot of people, and I mean, eventually Bart pulls us out. You know, we left at 4:30, but we really weren't pulled out away from everybody. We were probably about a quarter mile out, and
okay, so this is important. That right there is important. A quarter of a mile out from the island. That's very important. Because did he not say Nolan wasn't on the boat? You're a quarter of a mile out away from the island. You got 31 feet of water under you. Wyatt, which is hit the boat, his boat, he had to hop in the water, try to throw an anchor, because I'm assuming that the boat is drifting away from the shore. They trying to pull trash out, trying to stabilize the boat, whatever. I'm not a boat guy. I'm just paraphrasing. So again, I'm trying to put this shit together. You're a quarter of a mile out away from the island. So that means you're looking back at the island like this right here. You're doing this right here. You got the wind, you got the water, you got people around you. So it's not like you can holler to somebody back on the island a quarter of a mile out. Do y'all understand me? You must have some very, strong ass lungs to try to holler at somebody a quarter of a mile away from the island in water, wind, and people around you. All right? Let's make sure we got that part. And you said Nolan wasn't on the boat. All right. We're going to go back to that emergency call.
we had the towing strap pulled from, Bart's port side cleat or starboard side cleat.
This right here is a good question. Could he have been calling Nolan before they got a mile out? That would be possible. Right? Anything is possible. That's a great question.
And he was on our starboard side bow. And so he was rubbing on his power pole. So Bart turned around, pulled up next to our boat, and we were just trying to get it situated. So that's when Wyatt called Cito. And Wyatt was like, calls.
There go our answer right there. There it is, y'all. So they was a quarter of a mile out when that call went out. We got it now. So again, sarcastic. Thank you for asking that question. Now we just found out. That's now according to what's this gentleman's name? According to what is his name? Warren. Could Warren be lying? Maybe. Could he be telling the truth? Maybe. We don't know. None of us know Warren like that. So that's why I don't understand why you have this, thick neck ass motherfucker up here talking as if he know these guys. Ha ha ha, how y'all doing? Yeah, I'm here to clear your name. Let's continue.
because the cell service isn't great at the island, but once you can use your phone, but stuff might not just send, and it's not great. You got maybe one bar, and it won't work that well. But once you get a little off the island, you have cell coverage, and even on the island, like I called my mom when we were on the island. It was fine. Like we had enough cell coverage to make a phone call or shoot a text over, but you don't have enough cell coverage to like send a picture, for example. So what?
So I want to go back.
Yeah,
I want to touch on that real quick because the phone thing came up at some point. And so was it when you guys got off the boat?
Yeah.
I mean, were people taking their phones off the boat, or is that not typical? Because I know that Nolan's phone was left on the boat,
right?
Even though after you guys had left. So can you explain that? Because I think people need to understand this a little clearer.
Yeah.
Was it typical for people to have their phones left on boats, or did they keep their phones in the water?
Yeah. I mean, everybody kind of goes out to the island to get away from, their phones and everything else. I know I got on the boat to get away from, just the regular world. And no, when you're waist deep in water, no one's carrying their phone in their hand. Especially at Horn Island, the water has been very, very murky because of the rain. And when it's just very risky. If you're gonna have your phone in the water, some people might for a couple minutes and like maybe taking some pictures of each other. I know a lot of girls like to take pictures in the water at Horn Island. Guys do too. Like people like to take pictures, and but a lot of the pictures you see are on the boat for a reason. And so, no, I mean, if someone is on their phone.
Moderators or someone, if you're paying attention to our league, can somebody put in the chat, tell me what league we're in. I know we're in a B league. Let me know what league we're in and what percentage we're in, all right? While this video is playing, I'm about to do something. Can somebody please drop that in the chat?
In the water.
Can somebody please give a shout out to Kaylee Rogers 379? Kayla, thank you so much for dropping the food stamps. Thank you. You said B1 top 99. Listen, so while we doing this, y'all, let's go ahead and make this B1 top 50%, okay? And the best way to do that is get into the gift gallery. You click on my name at the top, TikTok only. Click on my name where it say Great Vibes on 10. Click on that. You're going to see B1 gift gallery. Clicking that, scroll down. Y'all, let's complete that out, all right? Appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for being here. God is going to bless everything that you have, including your nails, all right? Yep, that's the most Christian thing I could say on a Sunday.
They're using it real quick and then putting it right back on the boat. We were all waist deep in water. No one's sitting there.
Okay, now y'all starting to show out. Mama said including my nails. Shout outs to Rocks. Rocks, thank you so much. Everybody said thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Rocks, thank you. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. Leslie, we're going to get to that. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Great vibes on 10 all day long. All right. All right. 2.2 from losing a frag. We're going to make that. Thank you, Nikki. All right. Let's continue.
Scrolling on their phone. I never saw that once.
Good afternoon. You know why I pulled you over? Not really. I was under the limit. You rolled through a stop sign and... Wait, are you even licensed to drive? Hard to say. Hey, don't... Stop! Stop the car! Dispatch! Suspect vehicle just took off on foot...
Jenny, your ass so wrong. Doing that damn cordial like that. Lola, thank you so much for the... Listen, y'all understood the assignment. Okay, Elena, thank you so much. Rocks, thank you so much. Okay, y'all already know what to do. I ain't got to say nothing else. People, y'all understand the assignment. All right, y'all, let's get it. We finna break this down.
Never seen that once, and I've been out the Highland my whole life. I mean, that's just not something people do. People aren't on their phones, and everybody has their phone, yes, but it's always on the boat. No one's getting off the boat with their phone.
Okay.
So.
And so you guys get ready to leave out of there, getting towed out.
Yeah.
And then where's Nolan in this situation?
Well, Nolan was, the last time I saw Nolan was 3 o'clock. And Nolan was cradling a girl in his arms, Katie, Katie. And Katie, Nolan was sitting there, and the last time I saw him, I looked at Nolan, and Nolan was like shaking his head, laughing, and I was like, dude, you crazy. I was like just joking with him. And, but anyway, Nolan, that was the last time I laid eyes on him. But when we were leaving, obviously, no one is getting left at the island that came with us unless they demanded to, be there and asked, this is a very common thing at Horn Island. When you're out there, a lot of people ride out there with someone and in with somebody else all the time. I've done that 100 times. It's a very common thing, but Nolan was sitting by the boat with that Katie girl, and my buddy yelled for Nolan, get on the boat. We're leaving. The boat's having issues. And no, he didn't say that, but he was panicking. Nolan, get the F on the boat. Get on the boat. And Nolan said, no, I'm staying out here. I'm going to ride it with somebody else. And it's not uncommon to hear.
Oh, I know y'all lying now. Nikki, Jenny, and Rena, y'all see what's going on. They hitting up this gift gallery now. God, shit, the CD is scratching. Y'all, I got it.
Great vibes on 10.
Thank you, Ray, Nikki. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it. Much love. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you. Everybody start tapping. Everybody start tapping. Share the live out. Share it to your stories, y'all. We got some information. Y'all need to pay attention. We got some information. We finding some flaws in these stories. Candy Cane went in the gift gallery and took the flying jet. Candy Cane went in the gift gallery and took the flying jet. Thank you, Candy Cane, so much. 5,000. Appreciate it. Thank y'all. Much love. Really appreciate it. Appreciate it. Everybody that did that, I thank y'all so much, man. This CD keeps scratching, man. I got to get a new CD. Kaylin Rogers, thank you. Miss Sky Nova, thank you for your heart. Me, Kaylin, thank y'all. Now, he just said, listen, y'all, listen. Okay, y'all listen. And I hope y'all are taking notes. I'm trying to take this in. When Wyatt made the call to this dispatcher, how far away from the island the boat drifted. All right? Chat, pay attention. All right? If y'all been paying attention. Sea-Tow, thank you, Tierra. When Wyatt calls the Sea-Tow company, how far away from the island did the boat drift off to? According to Warren. A quarter mile. Warren just alleged, Miss Sky Nova, since you threw those fireworks, I know you was looking for an animation. Let me go ahead and do it for you, sweetheart. I disabled it, but I'm going to do it for you because you threw the fireworks. This is the fireworks theme right here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Sky. Thank you. Appreciate it. Shout out to Sky, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Sky W in the chat for Sky. Thank you so much. But I did disable it, okay? But I did that for you. So you're a quarter mile away from the shore, from the island. 31 feet of water under you, according to Wyatt when he made that call to sea tow. Warren just alleged the last time he saw Nolan is when Nolan was near the boat, but he was in the water, booed up on this young lady. So he was telling Nolan, hey bro, we gotta go. We gotta go. Tessa, thank you so much for shaking your ass across my screen. That's what you're doing. And this before the boat drifted off. Last time he seen him. All right. Hold on one second.
Here, but it's not like my buddy asked him one time. My buddy asked Nolan multiple times to get on the boat. Nolan, get on the boat. Get on the boat. We're leaving. If you're coming, you got to come now. And Nolan made a decision to stay out on the island. And like he said, you know.
How many people heard that? Were there just,
at least
just a
5
few, or?
I mean, everyone that was on our boat right there, because the Palm Beach had already left. My buddy went ahead and went home on the Palm Beach, and 3 guys on the way back. And Nolan wasn't the only person to ride out there with us and in with somebody else.
Okay, pause. Time out, coach. No, we hold on, coach. Let's play this audio. Just this part. So he made the call when they was a quarter mile out. All right.
Listen. To connect you.
CETO assistance, Vicky speaking. How
we
can I
have
help
multiple
you?
people in our group.
Hey, we're at the
Nolan, they calling Nolan name 3 times. Nolan name was called 3 times. So you mean to tell me? Come on, let's make this shit make sense. Let's y'all come on, walk with me. Let's make this shit make sense. You mean to tell me the boat is a quarter of a mile out? You make the phone call to CETO. Y'all saying Nolan. You mean to tell me a quarter mile out, you were telling Nolan to get on the boat? With 31 feet of water under you. You were hollering back towards the island, telling Nolan to get on the boat. Yeah, do I make sense? Y'all, please tell me I need to take some medication. I need to be admitted. Because I will admit myself tonight. All right, shit. Can I replay that portion? No problem. Listen. But turn up loud as I can.
To connect you.
CETO assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? We have a membership.
Official.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
You people can call me any name you want. You can call me bald-headed Mr. Clean. GV, hey, bro, you ain't right. No, brother, you being biased on this one. No, we're listening. We're listening to the interview. We're listening to the CETO call. We're listening to the interview. We're listening to the CETO call. Now, let's see how much water is up underneath this boat again. And everything I'm saying is allegedly, because Warren just said they was a quarter mile off the coast of the fucking island. The last time I seen Nolan, when he was booed up on the island, sitting in the water with a young lady. Why the fuck is y'all calling his name? Unless he's in close proximity of this boat. Not a quarter mile out away from the nearest landing point. Again, I'm not accusing nobody of nothing. I'm not accusing nobody of nothing. Let's make this clear. We're just doing contrast and comparison, all right? Let's go back to this. Now, this the one with the music in it.
Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
Y'all turn your volumes up, because when the news station posted this on their website, the volume is a little low. So you got to turn your volumes up. Everybody pay attention.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
Now, this Wyatt, not Warren, this is Wyatt on the call with CETO.
What'd you say? Hey.
Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir?
It's coming up. We're just thinking. I don't know.
Okay, so Logic said a quarter mile out is 1,320 feet. Thank you, Logic. Thank you. Well, y'all get right on it. Thank you.
We're going down now.
All right, well, let's get you going. Membership number or phone number listed on the account, sir?
I don't know the phone number. It's either, I think it's, try that.
All right.
I know we have a membership, guaranteed. I don't have the tag
unless
on
you
here.
have a membership number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at 2.
All right. And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's
How
on
many?
board.
All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right. Do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Let me go look.
If not, I can send you a text message.
North. All right, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm available.
North 30 degrees by 4672.
All right, 4672. All right, and you were breaking up a little bit. Can you just repeat it one more time to make sure I have it correct?
Sorry, look.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what?
So you're breaking up. If you need assistance, do you have a VHF radio?
No, we do not have a VHF radio.
All right, well, let's try to get you going because you don't have good cell phone reception. Can you verify your coordinates one more time?
Okay, my coordinates are 30 degrees by 14.684 north, and then west by 88 degrees by 46.79.
Right, it looks like you're on Horn Island, correct? Are you
yes,
on
we are
Horn
at Horn
Island?
Island? Yes.
All right, is the boat sinking or you have it aground?
We are sinking, yes.
Is it aground is the question?
No, we're not aground.
Hold on, y'all. Listen. again, listen, I really appreciate everybody being here across all platforms. And I'm reading in the chat this time. And listen, I want to thank y'all for the most part. At least about 98% of you all are being respectful in the chat. I want to give a shout out to you all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for real though, for being respectful in the chat. Number two is, if you see the follow button at the top of your screen on TikTok, please hit that follow button. Also, y'all, we at 368,000 taps. Right now, we've been live for 2.5 hours. Y'all, let's go ahead and push that up to 400,000. Before we get done with this live tonight, y'all, let's hit 1 million likes, okay? Last time we hit 1 million taps was like the beginning of last year. So, y'all, let's go ahead and hit that again, okay? But I see what y'all saying, all right? I see what y'all saying in the chat. And I'm writing down some of y'all's questions too, okay? And yes, we all want to know what happened to Nolan, okay? And there's a lot of you all that's vested into this story. All right? Tanya, you right. She said too serious not to be respectful. Y'all are awesome tonight, and I gotta give y'all that. All right? I love y'all for doing that.
We are in 17 foot of water. We're in 31 foot of water.
All right, have to ask. What do you want to do? Do you want to be towed back?
I want to get this boat unsank and towed back, yes.
All right, where would you like it towed to, sir?
You can tow it to Ocean Springs Harbor, or Fort Bayou launch.
All right, how many adults and children on board?
No, there's no children.
So, is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question. Hello, can you hear me?
Try to jump in and pull the plug while you're going.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yep, I just need you to answer these questions so I can get you over to the captain.
Okay,
How many adults on board?
There's 0 adults on board.
There's nobody on board the boat?
No. Nobody
right.
here is over the age of 21.
Sir, that was not the question. Is there a person? Is there a person, a living individual on the boat?
Hello?
I thought it was just me. Love Fate asked, how can you jump in a pool? I thought it was just me. This is the 5th time we heard this recording, because right now we're doing contrast and comparison. We're doing this together, and a lot of you all are taking notes. I did hear pool, okay? I just thought it was just me, okay?
Is there a living person, someone breathing on the boat? Is there anybody on the boat?
Yes, there's lots of people breathing on the boat.
All right, how many people, sir?
Like 7.
All right, thank you. Does everyone have life jackets on or available to them?
Yes, we have life jackets available.
All right, verify what boat's sinking.
A Triton, 22-foot offshore, 22-foot Triton offshore sea flight hull.
All right. All right. Please hold. I'm transferring you to the local captain now.
Okay, thank you.
Y'all, allegedly, this is what that boat looked like. Allegedly.
Hi, Captain Seth. This is Vicky from International. How you doing today?
Doing good. How are you?
Good, good. I apologize ahead of time. I really do. You're going to have a fee-for-service come up under...
Okay.
It sounds like a bunch of kids on board on Horn Island. He's letting me know that his father's a member, but he can't give me any information. And he's saying the boat is sinking, and he's on Horn Island. It's just unfortunate. He's just a kid. There's a lot going on. So
Right.
he said there's about a lot of people on board. He says he thinks about 7. I'm guessing they're all under 18.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to be rude. He wants you guys to go out there and unpump the boat and then tow it in.
Do you know what kind of boat it is?
He said a Triton 24-footer, but that's all he can give me.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just actually got off the phone with his grandpa, who I'm guessing is the owner of the boat.
All right. Again, thank y'all for taking notes. I'm watching the chat. We want to give a shout out to Wendy T816 for the love you, and also she gave a few, and also Delinus. Thank you so much for the love you also. And again, thank y'all so much, man. I really appreciate it. Whew. I know this sounds like a lot, y'all, but listen, again, facts don't give a damn about your feelings. All right. So again, y'all are helping this platform out with the note taking. All right.
And he said,
Okay.
I just hung up with him. He said that they don't need any help right now, but if something changes, he'll call me back. So I'm guessing that they may have figured it out, because that's what he said. So they're in a panic and their boat won't crank.
Yeah, they're in a panic. He's saying the bilge is not keeping up. I asked for Coast Guard. He said no, but he's just really upset on the back end. And, I get it. It's a kid. He just doesn't understand.
Oh, okay. Do you still have him on the line?
Yes, I still have him on the line. And again, I couldn't find, he couldn't give me anything regarding his grandfather's, membership, so it's just under fee for service.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just talked to, if you want to, we're so tied up right now. We can't really do any non-member jobs right now.
Is he a member? Did you find out if he was a member or not?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's his boat or what. I'm not sure what's going on with it. But yeah, transfer the kid over. I'll talk to him, and then I'll call his grandpa back as well.
All right. And did you want me to look up membership number or anything like that to see if he's up? I know you guys are
You
swamped.
can try this cell phone number.
Yes, sir.
Anything on this phone number?
All right. Yep. Yeah, he's an active member. Hold on.
What kind of boat do you have on there? Same boat?
Yeah, he's one of your members. Yep, 22-foot Triton. All right. I'll just disregard this one. I'm gonna send you over an accurate one under this one. Okay. He's one of your members. You'll get in a couple minutes. Okay.
Okay, perfect. All right, and yeah, just transfer this kid over whenever you get a chance.
All right, transfer him now. Thank you again, Captain.
All righty.
Stay safe out there. It's crazy. Have a drink.
Oh, it's wild. All righty, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Group that rode out with us and rode in on someone else's boat. And that, like I said, that's not an uncommon thing to do, I mean, a lot of people do that. I could name probably 50 people out there that day that ran out with somebody and ran back in with somebody else. So, I mean, it's not like it's an uncommon thing, but it's not like we just left him there or my friends just left him there. Nolan made a decision to stay on the island after my friends asked him multiple times and told him to get on the boat, and he decided to stay.
And I heard the girl that he was with, Katie, had text somebody that she heard people yelling
for
Nolan to get on it. Is that true?
And I have a picture of that. She texted my buddy, and the next day everybody was panicking and everybody's texting Katie, because she was obviously seen with Nolan the whole day at the island. Katie sent a message to my buddy the next day and said, this is the last time I saw him, he's really sweet. But she also mentioned that
Listen. To connect you.
CTO Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can you all please come? We have a membership.
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Ankles?
I must miss that third one. You over in 1,000 foot of water, allegedly, half a mile off the shore, when this phone call went out. You call it, somebody on this boat is calling Nolan's name. Warren said Nolan was left behind with a girl before they took off or before they drifted out to sea. Y'all, I'm confused here. I'm confused. And again, I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not saying yay or nay. I'm not saying anybody did anything. I know you motherfucking lying. I know you lying. I'm sorry, y'all. If you go throw a fucking well, I gotta give her show. I'm sorry. That was the line. I gotta give her show. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The line is, there you go, sweetheart. There go your show. There go your show. Thank you. Shout outs to Delinus. Thank you so much for that beautiful whale diving. Shout outs to Delinus, one of our faithful followers. Y'all, I'm really trying to prove myself wrong here. I'm trying to debunk myself. I really am. Maybe Warren, I don't know. I wasn't there. But how I just gotta make sure that my black ass ain't crazy.
Connect you.
CETO Assistance, Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come? We have a membership.
Sorry, y'all. Y'all, I promise you, y'all gotta bear with me. Sometimes when I do this type of homework, I do it before I go live. And so y'all watching me in real time, scratching my head, the little hair I have left. Where's the love? Thank you so much for your love, you. If you're a quarter mile away from where's the love? Thank you so much for the blooming ribbon. The panel is open. Where's the love? That was 1,000 diamonds. Thank you. The panel is open, y'all. Now, we played Texas. We played the full thing. All right. So let me go ahead and let's do this.
The last time she saw Nolan was when my buddy was yelling at him to get on the boat. And she was right there to see that Nolan decided not to.
Okay, he's not on the boat.
So you guys get it.
Okay, so he's not on the fucking boat. All right. I'm sorry. I got to get off camera for this one. So he's not on, according to your statement, Warren, Nolan is left behind by this young lady that's going around the internet. People are pushing her name around the internet by the name of Katie, if I'm not mistaken. So why the fuck do we hear Nolan's name on this boat that's a quarter mile out away from the island? I need that answered. Please tell me that my ears ain't clean. GV, you hear some bullshit. I know what the fuck my ass is hearing.
In the boat, you start to get towed in, and you make it back. Now explain how did you get to the point where you were concerned about Nolan? Because obviously you said, hey, Nolan, y'all need to, or somebody, not
when
you,
did I get
but
to that point?
you guys that may mention Nolan need to get on a boat.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Yeah.
You guys get back to wherever you're going.
Right.
Explain that. Did you guys go back to somebody's house, or you guys like what happened there? And then when did you feel like, well, wait a minute, where's Nolan?
Right. Okay. Well, running in was very chaotic. I mean, Nolan chose to stay on the island, so my focus wasn't on anything else other than the boat, you know, because if the boat doesn't get in, then no one gets in. You know, I don't want to sink out there on my buddy's boat, and no one does. But my buddy Wyatt jumped out and pulled the plug on the boat once we kind of got out there, because he got the motor to trim down. And the motor trimmed down, my buddy Wyatt pulled the plug, and we planed off. We moved all the weight to the front of the boat so we could plane off. And eventually we planed off, and the boat was running. So when you're planed off and you have water in the boat and you're hauling, you know, we're going pretty fast. We're going probably 40, 42 miles an hour. And so all that excess water that was built up in the boat is coming out of the boat. So, I mean, that's what we had to do. So we ran into Fort Bayou, and we didn't just run straight up.
Listen, y'all, check this out. I wasn't saying anything, okay? I'm just thinking. It took us almost 2 years on this channel trying to break a story. We paid attention to every single detail. We did it for 2 years. Chat, am I lying? And we was able to break through and break down what happened to a certain situation that made, you know, news across social media. Took us damn near 2 years to do it. Because again, we didn't want to put no misinformation out over the internet. Don't play with me. Because when this platform get invested in something like we're starting to do right now in this right here, don't fuck with the mods. Don't fuck with some of the people in the chat. They become real detectives. Nikki, thank you so much for the drum blast. Vicky said, yeah, Vicky, you already know. And I'm not going to tell you, you know, y'all know two of my moderators, they in deep. They got access to shit to where I would never have access to. GV, this you need this, they go get it. We have a great team over here. But I'm telling y'all, something is off. You got that call, you got this interview, it's not matching up. It's not lining up. I'm sorry, it's not matching up. So our job is to start breaking these stories down, try to figure out what they're not saying, and start, you know, find the missing puzzle piece. GV, see, I can't be non-biased, but I'm about to be biased like a motherfucker. But I gotta hold my mule, man. I gotta hold my damn tongue right now. Cause if I don't, my mods are gonna get on me. They're gonna get on me bad. So everybody mute up that's coming up on the panel. I just want to make sure everybody mute up. Everybody mute up. Everybody mute up. Okay. I guess. Sir. All right, appreciate it. finally muted his damn mic. All right, appreciate it. Everybody mute up. Everybody mute up. Everybody mute up. Everybody, yes, sir. Charles, thank you so much for the hand hearts. Nikki, how you doing? Welcome to the live. Talk to me.
Hello. Sorry. Hello, Judy. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. How's the weather out there in Australia?
It's not very warm in Melbourne.
What you got?
It's a bit chilly. There's a few questions I have about the autopsy. So I understand why the throat is still in Mississippi, because it's in a jar and they're keeping it for further testing. But the hyoid bone bit bothers me. And can you hear me? Sorry, can you hear me okay?
Oh no, I can hear you. Can you like, okay, so right now we're talking about the audio call. We're doing the comparison with that.
All right.
But what I want you to do, I want you just to pin that throat.
I'll drop. Yeah.
No, a lot of people have questions about what you were asking. So no, don't drop. No, don't drop. Don't drop.
Okay, I'll stay, but I'll go back on mute
so
for now.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have any questions about what we just heard with the C? What y'all call it? The C what? The C.
Oh, the audio.
Yes, the audio. The
CETO.
Yeah, the CETO.
It's the CETO audio.
Yes, the CETO audio and his interview. Talk to me, Nikki.
It's just off. It's off. The whole thing's off. Like you said, how can you see if you're quarter of a mile away and 31 feet deep? How can you see somebody and be shouting him? It just doesn't add up. The math isn't mathing on that one.
Okay. All right. Again, we just asking questions, right, Nikki?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's this critical alert thing in Australia. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's a test. It's just a test. I've turned it off. Sorry about that.
We good.
Yeah, and I also, if they're 31 feet deep, why are they shouting Nolan to get on the boat? The math isn't mathing. It's not.
We just asking questions.
And why did Grandpa say they didn't need Coast Guard?
Great catch. Great catch.
But I'll mute myself for now.
That's a great catch, y'all. Nikki is right.
I'm still here.
I got you, Nikki. Nikki is right.
All right. No worries. Speak soon.
Thank you so much, Nikki. Pamela, it's on you.
Hello. Good evening, everybody. Actually, that was my comment. The grandpa. In the interview, the young man said the boat belonged to his buddy. But on the call, the captain said he talked to the grandpa. He said that, and so evidently, whatever type of membership, I would think it would be something like AAA for boats, because he said he have a membership. And
so I guess we're assuming what Warren said in the interview, that it was Wyatt's boat. So we're assuming that Wyatt's grandfather is the owner of the boat.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So, also that the captain said they don't have enough manpower or time for non-members at this time, which means that membership have its privileges. It's something like AAA. Maybe you pay into it, you get a tow or whatever, you get saving once a year. I don't know what it is, but the point that stuck out to me is that the child called in to dispatch for help, and evidently afterwards called the grandfather. The grandfather talked to the captain and told the captain they did not need help, but had a private tow. So in my mind, they done told him that Nolan was not responsive, and if you call in officials, the Coast Guard or whatever, they're going to see that he's not responsive. So
just say allegedly, just to clear the air, allegedly.
Okay, allegedly.
Okay.
But so they called in for a private tow, which means that they opted out for the membership service and had a private service. So that stuck out to me because I want to know, why would you cancel? Because the captain said, the grandfather said, they don't need the service. If we need the service, we'll call you back. So we don't need your help right now. But as a grandfather, a grandmother, a parent, if my child is on a boat that they say is sinking, I'm absolutely, okay, you already called for help? Okay, we'll go with that. So what happened in between that time? What decision-making had to take place in between that time? Because in a split second, it's a no-brainer. You've already called for help. The boat is sinking. Okay, yeah, go ahead and pull them in. So that don't sit right with me. Also, it sounds like whoever it was on the call was doing a lot of stalling as well, which is a lie tactic to me, allegedly. So let me give you an example. These are young people, under 21. And so when they don't want to lie or can't think off the top of their heads, they're going to stall a little bit. So a few years ago, my parents went out of town. My daughter was staying at their house and she went to school from their address. So I called to check on her. And I said, what are you doing? She said, I'm going to the bank. I said, oh, okay, how you getting there? She said, how am I getting there? Yeah, how you getting there? Oh, I'm driving. What are you driving? Oh, what am I driving? Yes, what are you driving? I'm driving grandma's car. I said, well, did grandma say you could drive her car when she's out of town? Because I know my mama, she didn't let her drive it when she was in town. So did grandma say you could drive when you were out of town? Well, she didn't say I couldn't. You know, so young people, when they don't want to lie, they're going to repeat the question, act like they didn't understand the question or whatever. So I noticed whenever she asked him about the people or the amount of people on the boat, or was everybody say, he kind of stalled the question. You know, you calling for help, but you're not paying attention to who you're calling. You just kind of somewhere else. And it could be that he was paying attention to what was going on the boat, because you can hear the people in the background. They sound distressed. And it wasn't about, to me, it wasn't about the boat sinking. It was about Nolan, because that's what they kept talking about. And it was, oh my God, no, you know, so that to me was the distraction.
Okay.
So, yeah, okay. I listened very carefully, but yeah, it just don't sit right.
Well, all right. Again, this is why we having multiple ears on this audio. So, and again, everybody's entitled to their point of view. And I would like to hear a lot of people's point of views just to make sure that I'm not going crazy over here. All right. I know it's late at night, but I'm not that damn crazy.
Can I say one more thing?
Hold on one second. Somebody on YouTube is making a statement. GV, please clear the rumor that a witness saw Nolan on the island after 4:30. There are no verified witnesses reported to have seen Nolan on the island after his friends left. Logic, I will clear that up a little later in this live. All right. Thank you so much for posting that. Go ahead, Pamela, so we can get to the next person.
Also, the person that interviewed him.
Who Officer Tatum?
Yes. He don't sit right with me either.
Why not?
Well, because he sounded like he had an agenda. So he would say something and say, okay, we'll clear that up. So in my mind, it was like he was saying, okay, I already know because we've already had this conversation, but go ahead and tell them this. So for the people who don't know, tell them this, or tell them what we, in a way, it's almost like tell them what we talked about earlier.
Can I ask you a question, Pamela? Is this your first time here tonight?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard me say what you just said?
I think I heard you say that yesterday.
How is your first time here, but you was here yesterday?
You said, is it my first time here tonight?
Are you like watching?
I follow you on my other page. I'm always following you. But I thought you was asking, I thought maybe you was here earlier today. But no, this is not my first time.
I'm high.
Do I get a prize? Do I get a prize if it's my first time?
Watch this right here. Hold on, wait, hold on. Hey, hush.
So no, but I did hear you talk about that. But when you played it tonight, I listened to. If I was in court, I would say leading the witness.
Leading the witness. That's right, leading the witness. There you go.
Yeah, and that's what he sounds like to me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and remember, I said that last night. I said,
you did.
I said you said the day before you called it. Remember, I said that last. I said you called it, and so yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Again, I just because sometimes I can't jump the gun. But when I first heard, when he did part one, I paused it. I said, hold on, y'all. Something ain't right here. And something ain't right here. Because again, part three wasn't released yet. Or we didn't play part three. But in part three, which is this right here, this is when Warren snitches on, well, he told on him. He told on Officer Tatum, said, hey, because I think Officer Tatum asked him, hey, why did you choose me? Right? He was like, well, I follow your material. You know, you're a stand-up guy, woo, 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 and you came out here to help us out, to clear our name. Like, hold on, whoa, wait, hold on. So yeah, so that's what we do. So our job as podcasters, right, investigative journalists, is to go out there and clear people's names. So that's what we doing now. We show up favoritism.
And also, you have to break it down even further. You are a young, under 21 Caucasian male. You mean you follow his content?
Yeah, of course, because the stuff that Officer Tatum covers, ain't no 21-year-old, especially man of his status, young man of his status, doing what he's doing in his background. He ain't got time to follow that crap.
Yeah. So they have, to me, established a relationship where he's trying to set a narrative for the public, the officer. He's trying to set a narrative. Also, speaking of narrative, it was something else I noticed.
The other gentleman that he interviewed said the same exact thing.
Yeah, but this is what I noticed from his interview. He asked him something, and he said, I was busy looking at this, so I wasn't paying attention to what was going on the boat. Neither was anyone else. So,
are you talking about when the boat was sinking?
Yes. The officer asked him a question about something that was happening on the boat, and he said, I was paying attention to the boat sinking. I wasn't paying attention to what was going on the boat. Now, the boat is not a very big boat.
Right.
To have 7 people. And it don't take but a glance to see what's going on the boat. So it's not like you're in a lower cabin or anything like that. So you can see everything from every vantage point on the boat. But he said, I wasn't paying attention to what was going on the boat. And he also said neither was anyone else. So he's setting I don't know the word, but he's setting up something to say, I didn't notice that or I didn't see that.
I got you. All right. Y'all, that was Pamela. Again, you know, and we're going to keep saying allegedly. All right. So WSKOMBO Waska Umbu. Waska Umbu. How in the hell we get Kenya up here? Waska Umbu. If you laugh, your ass going to hell. All right. Don't come up here and if you're not ready to go, we don't play those games. The real is up here. Hey girl. Hold on. How your ass on the panel throwing fireworks? Shout outs to Nikki. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Real, go ahead.
Hello, how you doing tonight?
Hey, girl.
And everybody else on the panel. What's going on, brother?
How you doing?
Know what?
What?
I'm going to tell you right now, just for the sake of being sanity. You are not losing your mind. You hear me?
I thought I was. You know me.
Your mind is crystal clear, honey. There ain't nothing wrong with your brain cells.
Figure out what the fuck is going on.
And
I know what the hell I heard. I know what I heard.
I'm like you. I was thinking the same thing that you were saying. Allegedly, if they that far out in the water, how can they be calling him talking about get up and is he dead? I mean, is he, I heard him saying all that on the boat and calling Nolan's name. So I'm like, then you go back and listen to the interview. Officer Tatum was definitely leading Warren in the interview because he wanted to make it sound like that he was trying to also set up an alibi for them because he kept on saying, now, are you sure that you asked them to come on? Like he was leading them, and then he said, and Warren kept saying several times, we kept asking him, my buddy, and we kept asking him several times, Nolan. So he's making a point to make himself clear. That's what's going to incriminate him because he's making himself clear to say Nolan was definitely not on that boat. He repeatedly said, I picked up on that. So if he was so sure that Nolan wasn't on the boat, why are these people calling his name? And then another thing I noticed, children just man as teenagers. If I'm on a sinking boat and I'm grown, I'm gonna be panicking. I'm definitely gonna be concerned about me going up under the water in that boat. And then another thing, I don't even really think the boat was even sinking because if the boat was sinking, before they could get to the shore, that boat would have went under with everybody on it. So I really don't even think the boat was sinking. I just think they made that up to try to cover their tracks.
Question. Y'all, I need everybody to pay attention to this because she brought it up. And let's use a little reasoning here, okay? No, fuck reasoning. Let's use a little logic here. If you're a boat, walk with me, y'all. Thank you, Aisha. If you're witnessing a fight, and maybe you was about to help out whoop somebody's ass, we don't know. Somebody's holding you back, and you say, you know what, I ain't gonna put myself part of this fight. But when you walked up, you saw the boat sinking. Why would you tell people to hurry up and come on so we can leave? Because the boat is sinking.
Why would you just volunteer to get on a sinking boat?
Yeah.
And why would you volunteer to ask Nolan to get on a sinking boat? Why would anybody get on a sinking boat? And then you 1,000 feet out and you in 30 feet of water, but you ain't screaming and panicking and telling the dispatch that we're gonna die. Ain't nobody saying that. And I just thought if the boat was really getting all that water in it, there's no way they would have made it back without the boat sinking.
Why would you take off?
Yeah, right.
Hold on. Forget that. Why are you telling everybody to get back on this? Okay, so I'm gonna show this right here so y'all can get an idea. Now, this right here isn't the probably it's not the correct boat that they're on. I typed in the type of boat that he gave Cito, and this right here is what popped up. So we're going to assume this is the style of boat that that they were on. So if this boat is taken up on water, you said I'm trying to make sense here. You said that you looking right, walking from a fight. You're looking at this boat sinking. Why would you tell people to get on the boat so y'all can leave?
Right.
I don't understand that.
And I don't understand how he made sure he specifically throwed out Katie's name and said that Nolan was cradling Katie. Okay, but Katie said that she didn't. She left with some other people, and said that Nolan told her he was going back with his friends to get on the boat, allegedly. So if Katie said that, so now he's trying to like discredit Katie by saying that Nolan was cradling her. So something ain't making no sense to me. He trying to discredit Katie. So he thought to put that name up there twice. He kept calling her name. So like he trying to take it off of him, which none of that don't make no sense to me. They just allegedly these boys lying left and right. Because allegedly this lady Pamela below me, she made the point about the grandfather, because the Coast Guard or whoever that was said that I just got off the phone with the grandfather. Okay, think about like what she said. Somebody on that boat called the granddad. Because how would the granddaddy know at the exact same time to call the Coast Guard to tell them that they out there in the middle of the water sinking? And then all of a sudden tell them, but that's all right, we don't need your assistance no more. What? I mean, my grandbaby about to go under, and I'm gonna tell you not to go. None of that don't make no sense either.
Absolutely.
So I smell a rat. Like they say, the milk is sour. Well, the milk's sour right here.
Jada, are you talking about Jada? Are you talking about the one with Tatum? You said Officer Tatum unloads on everyone, hurting Charles Kirk legacy. Is that the one you're talking about? The one you sent me? Go ahead. Gorgeous.
It's Gorgeous Val.
Who?
Gorgeous Val. VAL.
Oh, Gorgeous Val. How you doing, Gorgeous Val?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm drunk.
Oh, okay. I wish I was. I was watching your live last night, so I'm trying to figure out what is it that I can say and what can't I say on here, because I'm upset.
So anything you can say, anything, just make sure you say allegedly. Just make sure you don't say just provocative words, right? Because TikTok is not going to get me; they're going to get your ass. So I'm just trying to look out for your platform. So just make sure you use allegedly, okay? But go ahead and speak your piece, sweetheart.
Yeah, so you was kind of making me bad because it's like, because you ain't tripping.
But y'all be blaming shit. Okay.
No, so you are definitely not tripping, and allegedly, yeah, you know what it is.
I'm gonna say allegedly.
Allegedly. Mm-hmm. But I really came up here to debate. So I thought you was going to have some debaters up here, because now I want to know what they think about this audio.
Now we try not to. We every now and then we'll do that. If I see
that's why I said, what can I do up here?
Yeah, if I see the chat slowing down, then I get people come up here and kind of challenge one another. What about this? What about this? Okay, you said this. Okay, let's look into this. Then I'll start a little small debate just to get the engagement going. But right now, everybody's good. So
okay,
she ready, y'all. She ready.
I'm on 10. I'm on 10 because
always on 10, baby.
Yeah, I'm on 10 because this is an open close. I mean, come on now, or at least get somebody in there for questioning just off of the audio.
When you compare the audio to the interview, first of all, it's allegedly it's clear as day. It's
Clear as day.
So I'm sure.
And then the sinking boat, like the reel said, why would you want to get on why are we telling everybody to get on a sinking ship? That makes no sense to me.
And I asked that question. Dog said, but no one on here is his family. Everyone just being nosy. Leave it alone. He died. Dog, it's okay. It's cool to feel like that. With a
See,
user,
that's what I'm saying.
No, with a username like that, hey, you just keep being a dog. No, don't worry about that. Go ahead, Gorgeous.
Yeah, so that there itself was crazy to me, and that whole little interview with the coon, yeah, I think it was cool that he did do that anyway, because he basically, oh boy, told on himself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it was that Tatum was trying to do, but thank you, because you could tell right in the everything that what's his name, Warren, was saying, it wasn't adding up.
Well, I think I think this kind of backfired on him. And he didn't expect to get the amount of pushback. But again, you dealing with a bunch of people, smart motherfuckers on the internet. You know, I mean, they saw exactly what you were doing. So again, you know, that's why I'm ashamed that he even called himself. He's an ex-cop. You know, I don't see nothing police protocols or, you know, gathering information and evidence, you know, questioning potential suspects or just a person of interest. He's doing a terrible job with that. And he was what, 6 to 8 years on the force? I don't see that.
Yeah. And then I don't know, I need to go fact check this one, but I'm gonna say it because I've seen it in the comments. Allegedly, you know, Katie has something to say because Warren is trying to put it on her, and she was like, yeah, no, he did it. She literally said that on the internet.
She did, huh? Really?
Yes.
When you
I
find
need to
you better send me that shit.
You know I am.
All right.
Yeah, I've seen it today, and a lot of people on your chat was saying it too. But and her, yep, the sister came out and said it too, because he's trying to throw it on her now.
See, I was gonna make tonight the last night and give it a few days to breathe before I talk about this topic again. But here we go.
No, you got to talk about it again tomorrow, because when I do the what is it, to DM you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that open? Because sometimes it's like limited to what you can send, or you can't.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna get that tonight.
I will have to accept it. So when you send it, just send like a hello, so that when I accept it, it's going to open it up.
Okay, cool. I'll get it to you tonight.
All right, thank you so much. Gorgeous.
You're welcome.
All right, juice it 2 times. Damn. Okay, now.
Hey, everybody on the panel, how y'all doing?
We just fine. So based on what you heard tonight with the audio and the interview, talk to us.
So I've been on this myself. This is my first time on your panel, but I've been reviewing it myself. And after listening to the interview and listening to the audio, there is a lot of things that I would like to bring to the light, because I just want to make sure that everybody else is allegedly hearing the same things that I am hearing.
Go ahead.
So, of course, we got this interview where this boy gets up there and he's, giving his side of what transpired, of how he did not see his so-called best friend after 3 p.m. because they left him on an island with some girl. And of course, at that time, you will plausibly believe that that could have been the case. But then he goes on and he contradicts his story within the same interview where he's trying to give his testimony on what transpired. In that interview, he said that, the last time I saw Nolan was 3 p.m. on the island. And then he later recants and he says, when I seen Nolan, he was with the young lady. I was sitting on the bow of the boat and he was in the water and he was like coddling her or whatever he called it. And that was the last time my buddy was yelling at Nolan to get on the boat. Now, mind you, me, myself personally, if a boat is sinking, I'm not getting on that motherfucker. Excuse my French, but I'm not getting on it. Why would you ask me to come get on a sinking boat? If anything, you would be telling people to get off of the boat, especially if we are in 31 feet of water. Okay? The coordinates that he gave for the location where they are, which was supposed to be on Horn Island, he changed it. The first time he gave the coordinates, it was kind of muffled. The second time he gave the coordinates, if you pay attention to the digits and the coordination of it, it was different. I feel like when the call came, the audio call with the dispatch, right? Of course, I've heard the original audio and then I've heard the audio where they've removed the background noise.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, and it's allegedly, but I know what I heard. There's a female that's on that boat and she asks, is he unalived? And then she says, oh my God. And then you hear him say his name. And then you hear someone yell, wake the F up or get the fuck up.
But that couldn't be real because remember, they're a quarter mile away from the island. You know,
Hello?
Warren said that the last time he seen Nolan before he got on the boat, he was booed up with old girl.
With
right?
old girl. Right.
So how could they be hollering Nolan's name a half a mile off the coast with over 1,000 foot of water underneath them?
And he's supposed exactly, and he's supposed to hear y'all over all the music that is playing, all the people that are out there, all these people. Remember, we're talking about the island, thousands of people was out there, and you're yelling for him to come out to 30 feet of water and get on a boat.
A quarter of a mile out.
Quarter of a mile out. Makes no sense. What I noticed from his interview is he was giving detail of what transpired from like his point of view, where he was putting himself there, and then he would correlate and say, oh, well, I wasn't there, or well, allegedly somebody called or somebody told me the last time they seen Nolan. He just could never give a straightforward answer. And I also felt like whatever the previous ladies before was saying, I felt like he was being coached by that guy because, I mean, what was your actual goal? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I came all the way down here to do this interview and then turned around and asked him, well, what made me choose you? Of course, he says, oh, well, we follow you. We like you. You know the Lord. And this and that. So I'm like, what does that have to do with what's transpiring with this young man? You know what I mean? It's just so much. And I know there's people in the comments. I'm reading the comments. I'm trying to keep up. There's so much going on in the comments. And I know, as many people as it is in the room, there's other things that other people can hear. But from my perspective of that thing is they never left that boy on that island. He was on that boat with them. And I don't know what transpired on that boat, but something went wrong. And then you called the CETO people, and I feel like that was a cover-up. I feel like he called that grandfather first because it's his boat. He got to let him know what's going on the boat. Nolan's not responding. He says, don't worry about it. I got it taken care of. So call you. This is what you're going to do. You're going to call and ask him to come out and tow the boat. In the same breath, he's on the phone with the captain already. How? Are they close friends? They golfing buddies? They go to the bar and on Saturdays and eat hot wings and drink beer? Like, what's their relationship? How did he know when he got on the phone with dispatch that was the same, you know what I mean? The same situation.
Hello?
That's something to think about.
Because he's like, yeah, I just got off the phone with the grandfather. And she's like, Jerry. He's like, yeah, Jerry. Yep, Jerry. Yep. Like, in so many words, I feel like it was, oh, don't worry about it. I already got it taken care of. Don't worry about it. Listen, my grandson called me and told me there was something going on in that boat. But, we're going to have to call it in, just to make it look good. But we really don't need your services.
Pinky gets paid. I got you. Juicy, you got a lot of people thinking here. All right. You just hold tight, sweetheart. Residual, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
All right, how you doing? What you got based on what you heard so far? Because we didn't play much. We just trying to figure out what the hell is going on with this audio and with this interview. We trying to piece them together.
Well, allegedly, making sure everybody hear me. Allegedly, I believe that
Warren is the spearhead of everything. And everyone is trying to go by what he say because they know they got to see each other again. And if they don't do what they're supposed to do a certain way, then things can come up later another kind of way. And so a lot of people on edge that know him, and they just trying to see, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? And let's get this taken care of, and so on. This is allegedly that I'm feeling in my heart what's going on, because I worked around a lot of students and he could not get his story right with the female that was on the phone. And she was trying to find out about the number of people on there. And she was always, she also was trying to find out about the age group thing, and he couldn't get that story right. So each story couldn't get right, and then he kept on backtracking in his mindset because he had to make sure that he was doing things right a certain way that he was thinking, because he was mapping everything out, what he was saying and doing, trying to get it all straight out, but straightened, but he couldn't get it straightened out because he was wrong. When a person is guilty, when a person is doing mischievous things, they try to keep on trying to clean things up, but it never could get cleaned up, because when you're honest, you keep on sticking with the same truth that you always have in your heart, and you always do. But when you're trying to clean something up and you're lying about something, that's when you keep on trying to get this fixed and this way and this that way. Let me pull this one in, let me pull this one out, and so on. He's like just moving puzzle pieces around. And this is allegedly what I feel that's going on.
Ooh, it's an open panel. We're going to do an open panel for, let's see, it's 11:34. Let's do an open panel for 7 minutes. So if anybody having, y'all can. Well, we got 2 people. Anybody want to drop? We got 2 other people going to get up here.
Yes, I'm gonna drop so I can find that information for you and send it to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Listen, again, if you're watching on TikTok, if you see the follow button at the top of your screen, please click that follow button. And also thank you so much for being here. Listen, y'all, we got well more than enough people to go ahead and finish. Okay. To go ahead and knock out this live goal up here. All right. So we got 2 out of 20, y'all. Let's go ahead and complete that. All right. Let's go ahead and make that at 100%. All right. Thank y'all so much. God is going to be at peace with y'all, and He's going to give y'all some money for y'all Valentine's Day gift. I don't know. Golden. I know Golden have a lot to say. Golden, how you doing?
Hey, how you?
I'm just fine. What you got, sweetheart?
So, well, my take is when dealing with situations like this or any true crime case, I force myself to look at all possibilities for every speculation we have, for every theory we come up with. I'm always, okay, what would be the other side of it? What's the other possibility? But I think tonight, GV, you've gotten to a point to where I cannot think of one other possibility of why, when you are out a quarter mile from the shore, they would be saying Nolan's name if he wasn't on the boat.
That's right.
Like, I can't think of one. My new speculation is, allegedly, or whatever I need to say,
okay,
is this the point when whatever happened to Nolan, is this when they put him in the water? Is that where they put him in the water at? And is that why he later, the next day or whenever it was? So yeah, just, I think I cannot think of any other possibility for it. I can't, and it is clear as day.
It's so many questions. Hello, Michelle. Thank you so much. The Miss Michelle, thank you. Juicy, 2 times. Thank you so much. Queen Neil, thank you so much. Melly Mel, thank you so much. Remember day before yesterday when what's the day before yesterday? Was the day before that when we played the audio? And let me tell y'all something about Golden Rule, the young lady that's talking. If she finds something, even if I'm saying something wrong, she'll come up here and check the shit out of me. She be like, "Hold on, GV, no, whoa." Well, I just sent you something. You may want to take a look at this before you keep talking about this.
I don't be checking UGV. I just be like, let's look at
I like
everything.
that. I like that.
You know,
that's what I need.
Like, well, you know, like a good investigator, I think, and we're not in that field professionally, but you do try to prove yourself wrong, like you said, because that's the only way you can find out the truth, or if your theory is even close to the truth. But like, it's clear as day they say Nolan's name, and what would be the reason? Like you said, a quarter mile out. So yeah, just that was all.
Just common sense. Yeah, I mean, that right there would be common sense right there. How you going to be? Because you all the way out. But again, I'm confused is why you telling people to get on a boat if it's sinking. Why you telling people to come on, y'all, it's sinking. We gotta go, it's sinking.
Which the only thing I could think about that is like it was an exaggeration. Again, though I don't know the details. Like, how much did they say? How much water they were actually taking on?
According to Warren, he said when he opened up something, it was up near the battery. But again, if you got more people on, I mean, would that put more weight on the boat, right? Because if the pumps are out, if it's not pumping the water out the boat, you get more people on there. I mean, come on now, physics. That's physics 101. Why would you do that?
And then y'all are at an island with hundreds of boats, apparently.
Yeah, ride back one now and get that motherfucker towed in.
And you don't have a problem splitting up. So yeah,
call triple bring a tow truck out there. Tell the tow truck drive on the water and get that thing hauled out of there.
And then how long do you think this investigation is going to let? Because now we've seen some cases, we don't hear nothing about the investigation for a year or more.
Well, Ben Crump ran off to another case, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, his ass in Wisconsin now. Anyway, Candy K, Rankin, how you doing?
Hey, GV, how are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking, man. Thank you for accepting my request. Great show, man.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, it's my first time here, and I want to say thank you for being neutral. I do believe that's a very good place to start. I've been in other rooms, other spaces that discuss this case, and I promise you neutrality is not a common denominator, but thank you for that. That's refreshing. Now, Juicy was previously on the panel. I think she got down. I really want to piggyback on what she just said regarding the relationship of the captain and the granddad. I kind of found it eerie, right? That the captain had a dialogue with the granddad before the dispatcher even called him. And in that moment, the captain clearly stated that he doesn't know what the fuck is going on with the boat. Now, my question is, if you don't have an idea of what's going on with the boat, then what did you discuss with the granddad? Like the prom? I mean, horses? If your grandson is out in some desolate water on an island, stranded someplace where the boat is clearly sinking, they're inexperienced, they're underage, they're panicking, would you not give him a synopsis of what the problem is with the boat? Even if you do not need his service because you're speaking to a captain, your grandson is in distress, would you not describe the situation to him to possibly get some kind of initiative based on his proficiency of boats, the water, etc.? I mean, the granddad just called you and you guys just had, a couple giggles and you just hung up the phone, and all of a sudden he doesn't need your service, and all of a sudden you don't know what was going on with the boat? Then why did you guys dialogue? Why did he call you? Why? Why was that even a thing? It just doesn't make sense to me. It's like just little simple things that people are constantly overlooking because they want us to dispel our truth or what we believe in, and they're not giving us enough facts to substantiate otherwise. So until we get that, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to look into these things. We're going to have to dissect every facet of what's being said and, what we're hearing, what we're seeing. And I don't know, man. That's just strange to me. That's strange to me. The moment I get on the phone with a captain regarding the situation, hey, the village pump, whatever they want to call it, the boat is sinking. I need some help out there. I'm clearly a member. These benefits are things that I can take advantage of. I don't believe I'm going to wait for someone else to tow my grandson in. Unfortunately, I'm not going to think that's reliable. I paid to be a member. I paid to be a member. I paid to use the service. Why would I hand that off or delegate that to someone else? And it's just weird to me. How do you not know what's happening with the boat and you spoke to the granddad? What did you guys talk about?
Absolutely, absolutely. And listen, just to let y'all know, we have less than 10 minutes before this live ends. I put this live on a timer for replay purposes, so we have less than 10 minutes. Ranking, that's a great analogy. I like that. I like the way how you summarize that. Thank you, cuz. Thank you so much for throwing all of your hearts out here towards the live stream. I really appreciate you. Got a big heart, and then we'll end with that shit, man. I gotta get rid of that damn gift. Candy Cane, how you doing?
Okay, I'm going to be quick. I want to piggyback off what she's saying about the grandpa talking to the captain. So I can just hear grandpa calling his son and saying, "What's up, boy?" And him saying, "Daddy, grandpa, the boat's sinking." He said, plug that thing until I get somebody out there and get you back to shore. You ain't, and then they go in to tell what's happened. He said, "Damn it, boy, what in the world have you done?" So he says, "I'm going to call the captain and tell him not to bring anything out there. I'll have somebody tow you in quick." So they canceled the tow, the sea tow. Right. That's how that went. And then grandpa went to work. All right.
Why you got why just to let y'all know, Candy is one of my altars, okay? So just hey, let her when she get up here, y'all, you would never know what's going to come out of her mouth.
Right. So that's how that happened. Found out they done hurt Nolan, and that's what he said. "Damn it, boy, what in the world did you do?" All right.
She would say shit about white folks that I can't say.
So when I was listening to the call, this is what I got. First of all, you know how it played a little bit and the lady was recording?
Yeah.
I believe she heard someone say that he's not breathing and something like that. So that perked up her ears. That's why she asked, "Is anyone on the boat breathing, or is anybody on the boat hurt or whatever?" She asked that, and he said, "No, everybody's okay." Because I believe she heard that, and that's why she kept asking questions.
Yeah.
But then I heard in the background, "Get the F up." Then I heard somebody say, "Check his chest." And then I heard, "Is he dead?" Unalive, sorry.
Are you okay? You okay? You're not the of course you're not the only one that heard that.
Right. So the many time you played it, I had to take one of my headphones off and grab the other one and turn it up real high and listen to it over and over and over and over again to make sure I was hearing what I was hearing. I never heard a splash, but they could have splashed him in the water after they got off the phone call, because that's what part what Grandpappy told him. "Boy, as soon as you get off that call, put that boy in the water." I could be wrong, but
you know what? Just it again, the story, and I hear what you're saying.
Right.
The interview versus the sea call. I again, yeah. So y'all got to understand. We listened to this several times. Again, thank you, Renee. Allegedly, we. Oh my goodness, Candy, thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Well, they had to have an alibi. They had to have a CETO alibi, right?
To say they did reach out to
to
emergency
say
services.
they did
Yeah.
reach out to emergency service, and then Grandpappy turned it off because he was like, "Damn it, boy! When I get you home, I'm gonna beat your ass." Because they knew they didn't had to have a whole cover up now. So if threats are coming, they're coming from Grandpappy.
Damn. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Listen again. You got people that's invested now. Tory case number 2, right?
Tory case number 2.
Candy, thank you so much. Thank
You're
you,
welcome,
Candy.
baby.
We down right now. We're down to we down to 6 minutes and 40 seconds.
All right, I'm going up.
That you going up? Shit, you went in there. Delantis, how you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
Just fine.
Okay. My thing is, I'm going to go back to what I said. Allegedly, Nolan was already unalived. How many times did that GPS clock that boat going back and forth out to Horns Island?
A few times.
Okay, you come in, you go back out, you come in, you go back out. I believe, allegedly, what they were hoping is that by dumping him, the evidence would be destroyed, because I'm sure it's some kind of stuff in the water that can chew, bite, whatever. So the evidence was supposed to be gone. He wasn't supposed to be found, allegedly. But I'm going to put everybody into it. I believe, and it's just a gut feeling that I have, and that's my feeling, a theory, that he was unalived, and before he was in somewhere else and taken back out to that island. And I'm going to leave that alone. I'm done with it. I know we're short on time, but that's just the way I feel. And then another thing that I do feel, I have a heart for everybody. And you do have some real cruel, ignorant people in the chat. They know who they are.
That's part of it.
They know who they are. But they said that we should leave it alone. He's dead. He's buried. Leave it alone. Not this time. Not this time, boy.
Listen.
Not this time.
You want that. You want that. You want that in the chat.
Because that's what.
I seen it.
Yeah. They want us to walk away and leave everything alone. But we fight for their people too.
It's all right. It's all right. They're entitled to their own opinion, but that's what you want. You want them to come in here and say, yeah, leave it alone. He's dead. Okay, that's your opinion. So
they try to get us all in an uproar, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't pay that no attention.
Okay. But that's all I'm going to say. And I think, it's really, really sad, because that's what people do. Once they're buried, dead and gone, we as a race of people, we back up off of things and we let it go. We can't do that. And I want to say something that might be just a little off topic about Mr. Benjamin Crump. Benji, I want to say something about him. I watched an interview on Tamir Rice's mother. And the things that she had said, it was sickening, that she had to get rid of him,
Yeah, I saw that.
on that case, because she said he wasn't doing anything.
You talking about the one she did with Tasha K?
Yes. Yes, that's right. She said she couldn't. He wasn't doing anything. So he'd been following all these cases and there were no arrests made. I wouldn't want nobody on that case.
Simply, I'm about to end the live. We on the time limit. I know you want to come up. We on the time limit tonight for replay purposes. Okay, I'm trimming the videos down now. But we're going to be back on this again tomorrow. I was going to make today the last day, but again, people sent me information. Now we have trimmed up audio where they was able to pull some voices out, pull some background noises out, and oh my goodness. Okay, oh my fucking goodness. All right. Oh my goodness. Yes. Man, this a
GV, I'm really sorry.
Oh, you okay?
Can I interrupt really quickly? I want some homework for tonight, because this is really interesting. I started talking about the autopsy.
Okay.
Just so maybe someone can look at it tonight. That there's a thing called, you'll have heard of it because you were a copper, petechial hemorrhaging in the eyes when there's been asphyxiation. I don't think that his eyes were mentioned on the autopsy, and it lasts for up to a couple of days. So I just think that's something that when the hyoid bone has been broken, you get petechial hemorrhaging in the eyes, and I think that's something that really should be questioned.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to say.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that. For that. Laura, what you say? I need to check my email ASAP. After this from Randy, I don't see anything from. Okay, we'll talk. Okay, I got you. Okay, I got you. All right, y'all. Listen, everybody on the panel, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all.
Okay. You're welcome.
Look like we got a big
Thank
day
you,
tomorrow.
JB. Thank you.
No problem. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah.
Again, listen, everybody that's watching right now, and listen, again, if you see the follow button at the top of your screen, look like we're going to be continuing this tomorrow. Please hit that follow button right now. And again, if you can, when you go back and watch the replay over on YouTube or Rumble, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. If you haven't joined our membership, y'all, TikTok, y'all, please join the membership. I think they call it the Super Fan Club. That's where you see the people in the chat. They have a badge next to their name like Melly Mail. Please join that. That helps the channel out too. And we're going to go earlier tomorrow, y'all. Let's go around about 6 o'clock tomorrow. Let's go earlier tomorrow. That way we can have about 4 to 5 hours live. Because again, y'all have a lot of stuff that's coming out now. All right. And again, my name is the same across all other platforms. All right. Great Vibes on 10. All right. So shout outs to the moderators. Shout outs to Candy K. Shout outs to Cuz. Shout outs to Delinus, Nikki, Melly Mel, Sweetest, Juicy, Queen Nia, Dee, Charcy, Gina, Yvonne, Queen Momo, Pinky Gets Paid, Laura, Marshawn, Pac-Man, Miss Baker, Rankin, Mama, Queen, Mama BB, Queen Girls, Mel, Renee, B. Gina, Amy, Latanya, Residual, everybody. Top tappers, Miss Baker at 22,000, Queen Nia at 21,000. We got B. Genie, Dee at 16,000. B. Genie, you at 10,390. Mel and Mel, thank you so much for the hand heart. Queen BOR, thank you so much for the hand hearts. And also, Nikki, thank you so
Good
much.
afternoon. You know why I pulled you over? Not really. I was under the limit. You rolled through a stop sign and... Wait, are you even licensed to drive? Hard to say. Hey, don't... Stop the car. Dispatch, suspect vehicle just took off on foot.
That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Y'all be doing that dog wrong as fuck. But again, like I said, if you want to find the replay to these lives, y'all please go over to YouTube and to catch these replays, man. And y'all, we got a lot of homework. Again, but thank y'all so much for being here. YouTube, Rumble, everybody. Thank y'all so much. But I have to go, and I gotta go. I gotta end this out. Until next time, y'all stay safe. Always keep God first. It's your boy Great Vibes on 10 for the win. Ragged ass piece of shit ain't even working.
Great Vibes! His eyes every time that we say it, but deep down inside we know he'll never trade it. Rub that shiny dome, make a wish, that's a scene. Everybody laughing, what's up, Mr. Clean? They call him a genie, yeah, that's routine. One little rub and you live in the dream. Then out of nowhere, surprise disguise. Two-Pete comes out and the whole room cries. New look loading, what's next today? You never know what he's gonna display. 3 different headphones, always prepared. Different vibes for every moment shared. Music, research, or something brand new. He's got a setup for whatever he'll do. Great Vibes on 10. Let the whole world know. Bring that energy everywhere we'll go. Great Vibes on 10. Turn it up again. That's the kind of vibe you can't pretend. Great Vibes on 10. Say it loud, say it proud. Bring it to it, bring the crowd. From beginning to end, hit that replay, run it again. Always got questions, always digging deep, looking for answers that others might keep. Not just the headlines, not just the noise, searching for facts with a curious voice. Kicking the dots, putting pieces in place, taking the time to examine the case. Facts on the table, questions in sight, searching for truth from morning to night. Got great researchers helping along the way, bringing information into the light every day. Doing the work, taking the time, looking for answers and following the signs. Then everybody knows when that moment arrives, the room gets quiet, everybody revives. You hear